I've never played a Fire Emblem game, but I already know that Mercedes is best girl.
Mercedes is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
I have never played Fire Emblem either, and I have no idea who any of these people are.
And then of course you have Bernadetta, who I wouldn't marry, but she's still best girl.
I basically only know the cast that are in Smash and the
Yeah.
beginning of the cast of Fates.
That's more than me. I know the cast that's in Smash.
I know Smash. I know quite a few of the. I don't remember the names always, but I know a lot of the people that are in Three Houses, and I know some of the people from Fates.
Hey Zach, he doesn't remember names. Maybe he should do the summary today.
I mean, you joke, but he's who I was gonna have do the summary today.
I enjoy it when he does the summary.
Yeah.
What I've decided is that just depending on how each session goes, we'll pick who I have do each summary.
Nice.
And admittedly, the reason I'm picking him is because I picked on him at the beginning of last session, but you know.
Martavir
Also,
got
Harvey-
his whole world turned upside down. My notes. I am kidnapped. +1 carrot on stick.
I am now 22 years old.
Just 20.
Yeah, just 20.
He took a whole 60 years off my life.
Nice.
And this is when you find out you died at the ripe old age of 21 because it made you younger but didn't actually further your lifespan.
Why did he die so young?
Oh, dear
He
me.
lived a long and full 21 years of life.
I
I mean,
swear
for
he was
Cobalt,
older than that when he went in that dungeon.
So that's what they mean by you'll come out of the dungeon a changed man.
No, that's not what they mean.
I think that's quite it, honestly.
I mean, really what they mean changes from person to person, so a little bit.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Anyway, we should start the summary.
Right.
Yeah, let's.
Last time on Dungeons and Dragons, the party, after taking a well-earned rest in a hideaway corner in the Mad Mage's dungeon, were woken abruptly, I might add, by a hostile presence within their seemingly safe haven. Hallister, the Mad Mage himself, had managed to find a way into their casting of Liam's tiny hut
Probably just
and
making
decided
people
to
look
make some
faster.
breakfast.
The
After-
devil.
After offering those awake some definitely not poisoned bacon, with the snap of his fingers, Martavir was gone. Much to the alarm of the rest of the party, Martavir himself wakes up in a seemingly random location to what was then figured out to be a pocket dimension created by Hallister, to which Hallister decided to shake things up. He pressured Martavir to find out his true intentions going into the dungeon of the Mad Mage, and it was revealed that Martavir's real intentions were not to help Eren regain all the lives that had been lost, but in actual fact Martavir was on a quest of his own, to gain eternal youth, and to be able to become a young, sprightly Dragonborn once again.
So
After
much
vo-
fuck.
After vocalizing his doubts in the Mad Mage's power, Hallister decided it was perhaps time that Martavir saw a demonstration of how powerful he truly was, and decided that Martavir should be 20 now. The previously 80-year-old Dragonborn was now a 20-year-old strong and sprightly Dragonborn. This floors Martavir, along with the revelation that Hallister, not only being incredibly powerful, has gone toe-to-toe with the very deity that he has spent his entire life following, Bahamut. Upon these bombshells, he was brought back to the party, completely without Hallister. his watchful eye carefully following them through the dungeon, our party soldiered on, knowing that their time on this earth might be shorter than they think.
Yeah,
Upon
speaking of
further-
that eye, if you had any doubts, it's still right there. Just following you.
Yeah. Also, I thought
Yeah.
the bacon was only slightly poisoned.
After further exploring, they found a wonderful throne room with a throne made of bones and a dead wyvern, if I
Yes.
recall correctly.
Yes.
The wyvern, seemingly killed by previous adventurers, Aaron made the wonderful decision to, without hesitation, check the throne and its hidden compartment. It was viciously attacked by animated snakes,
Yeah.
only
yeah.
barely making it out with his life.
True.
Yeah.
I mean,
Almost
I
died
had-
to a chair.
I still had some hit points left, but I had lost like half of my total hit points from a freaking chair.
On 2 successful saves.
On 2
We're
successful
still gonna harp
saves.
on this.
If I had failed those saves, I would have been damned.
If
My
not,
favorite-
just flat out dead.
I want to say my favorite thing was how just startled you were the first time, and then I just say, so this thing has 2 armrests.
Further exploring into the dungeon, the players discovered a side room to that throne room, in which there was a sleeping woman guarded by a flesh golem. That flesh golem, although we didn't know its orders at the time, was ordered to defend that woman as she took a nice, sneaky little nap. The party decided it would be a great idea to stealth around and slaughter the bitch. Which went not quite according to plan,
Nope,
As
sure
the-
didn't.
as the woman had a lot more hit points than the party was expecting, and then the battle with the flesh golem began, in which Yaz came very close to being pummeled to death, only to be saved by an incredibly well-placed and lucky shot from Martavir. With the flesh golem and a pile of rotting flesh on the ground, the party decided this would be a good time to take a rest, recuperate, before delving further into the dungeon of the Bad Mage.
Yep.
By the way, with how many rests you all are taking, your sleep schedules are going to be completely screwed up.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're off our circadian rhythm.
It's like you all adventure for 30 minutes. Okay, we need to take an 8-hour
mean-
rest.
Technically, a long rest is technically just 8 hours of little to no activity. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
technically, we don't have to sleep.
No, it's just catch our breath after the fight.
Anyway, your long rest is coming to an end at this point, and you seem to be alone in your tiny hut.
Okay.
But of course, you
thank
thought you were alone in your tiny hut last time.
Because
That's
I'm
true.
fairly certain if we all just decided to stay awake this time, just like we're all just like got our weapons.
Like we're ready.
Because now this is a fucking possibility.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, because I wasn't that injured before, kind of thing. So like, I'm more kind of just resting and recuperating, kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, specifically, there was at least one of you who didn't really get a chance to get a full long rest last time, so they would be sleeping
yeah.
probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've technically got my sleep, so I wouldn't be asleep.
Most of the elves got their sleep.
Yeah.
I was the only one that didn't get the full long rest.
I mean, technically I didn't get a full long rest, but I did get a lovely little bit of recuperation.
Yeah.
No, you got a full long rest. Who says that
Oh.
time works the same in
Yeah, that's
Hollister's pocket dimension?
I don't think I got a long rest last time. But I didn't.
You don't know
want
how
to.
long you were in there.
That's true.
Like I said, I don't think I got a long rest last time because it got interrupted.
Yeah,
He
you
got a
into
short
it.
rest.
It
Because
was
I did
you
first
and-
watch, and then we were interrupted in second watch. So,
So it was you and me. We didn't get the full long
Yeah.
rest.
I didn't need it last time.
Do we?
This time, still don't particularly need it, but
You're
I will.
welcome.
I'll do my
Yeah,
4-hour meditation. and then the rest of the time I'll be like tending my gear.
Yeah, no, and I'll just stay on watch pretty much the whole time.
So we've got a full long rest then.
Yes, you've got a full long rest.
All right, I'm gonna mark all these spell slots off then.
And as you're all on watch, Hallister just pops in. Come on, I'm not gonna pop in every time you are taking a rest, and then leaves.
Oh my god.
Alistair.
I mean, I kind of was expecting it, honestly, but...
Yeah.
Well rested we are. Safe we are not.
I think, yeah, it's just gonna. I feel like with Sandra in here, safe is not exactly a word that applies.
Yes. Can you make an Arcana check real quick?
Maybe? Let's find out. That's pretty good. 21.
What you think might be going on at this point is that floating eye is basically a magical extension of himself. So if it's in the area when you cast Leoman's tiny hut, he counts as being in the area.
Interesting.
All right. I'll point at the eye and just say to everyone else, it's like, I think as long as that is in the hut when it's made, it counts as Hallister himself being in the hut.
Goddamn.
Great.
I guess that makes sense.
I guess I still don't like it.
No. But, I mean,
Well,
it's just
if he
him
was
that can
gonna
get
enter-
him, and not other people, so... That's something.
If
at
he
least.
wanted to really mess with us, he would have done it already.
I just
Says the
look
guy
at
who
you.
used to be 80.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
As he says
Yeah,
that, he's looking at the carrot on a stick, like.
Yeah, no, Yaz doesn't really say anything beyond just raising an eyebrow, just like.
Oh, dear. Okay.
Just like, not sure you're the person to be saying that, buddy.
Touche.
Okay.
Right. Let's go.
Let's go then. Anyone got any preference on where we want to head?
Well, there's 2 other doors in the Wyvern Ring.
There
Yep.
are 2 doors up there.
There's a big door at the back, and there's a side door on the left.
Yeah, and there was one other door back in the statue room.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess we'll push on from where we are. That makes the most sense to me. So let's head through. Do you want to go through the left door or the right door?
I vote right door. Main door, best door.
All right.
Alright, main door's fine with me.
Oh,
Okay. Yep. So what we're doing now, so people who are watching the stream can know, is that Rob will be controlling the movement when they're just wandering around. And when an encounter happens, I'll bring the rest of them over to the encounter.
oh yeah, I can't go through doors.
Fair enough.
And he can't go through doors. So,
Alright.
Okay. Oh god.
Oh.
immediately upon
Oh.
entering this hallway, you look to your right, and you will see 2
Yep.
giant spiders.
Yep. That's 2.
No.
They're dead.
Thank
Good.
God.
Oh. Well,
But all of those stars on the map are life-size granite statues of human warriors.
That's odd.
And
So
the
this is-
ceiling of this long hall is 20 feet high, arched, and lightly obscured by thick webs.
So are we talking like terracotta army here, or?
Yeah.
I see.
I
know,
mean,
up-
sort
up-
of.
Upon being in this room, Yaz will just look around, just like feels like being back in the Underdark again.
I mean, it's not that different aside from Hallister controlling it.
Not really, no, but no. Spider, considering how much of affinity drows have with spiders in particular, no.
Yep.
Okay.
This feels like too uncomfortably close to home for her.
I mean,
As his liking.
honestly, kind of same for Lizzie growing up with Ogiri and
True.
swamps and stuff.
I'm gonna do a quick investigation.
Yeah,
on
to us,
the
this isn't that
statues.
unusual, just kind of like unwelcome.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
the
Invest.
spiders don't really bother Lizzie either. She has a pet spider.
Yeah.
Okay, I rolled a nat
Investigate.
1, so I don't think I found anything.
That's
Okay.
21 for investigation.
Whoa! Rob, I didn't do much better than you on my investigation. That's a 2 on the die.
Okay,
Well,
fair.
That's a 4.
I got a 19 on the die, so that's a 21 for investigation.
I've got a 22.
Zach, what trap did I just trigger?
Oh, you think you're joking.
Oh god.
Oh no.
But we're fine for now. For now, you'll keep exploring. That'll just happen a little later in the hallway.
Don't tell me that. We could go the other way.
No, you can't. Remember, I control you going through doors.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that's true. But like,
And you were rolling to investigate the hallway, so you need to investigate the whole hallway.
I mean, I was investigating specifically the statues, but I mean, yeah.
Okay, you're investigating specifically the
Specifically
statues.
the statues, like, in the immediate area. So, like,
What
probably
was everyone
only...
else investigating?
I was investigating
Just
the
the-
hall.
I was investigating just
I
the
would've
general
been-
area around the door.
Yeah, I would have been investigating maybe around specifically the spider corpses.
Yeah, like, I probably only would have gone about as far as the first spider corpse in terms
Okay.
of investigating the statues.
So you would have gone about here.
Yeah. Yeah, about as far as there.
And for now, I'll just bring the others up.
Yeah.
Just go about where you were investigating.
Okay.
I'll bring Lizzie up once I stop lagging. There.
Like
I would be investigating about. I would probably made my way up to the second corpse if that's where Aaron is
Yeah.
investigating.
I am investigating the rest of the hallway.
Oh, good,
Oh.
more corpses.
This place is a lot bigger than I thought it was.
It's a very long hallway.
Yes, it is. And what did you roll for your investigation again? 21?
Yeah.
Yeah, ours was a 1 point difference.
Honestly, I'd probably be investigating about that area.
Okay, Rob, be glad you stayed close to the start.
Yeah.
If you were investigating where Martavir is, there might be an issue. Because Martavir, if you're investigating the rest of the hallway, you would end up getting towards the end here, towards these doors.
Mm-hmm.
And you wouldn't know what it is quite, but you see some sort of a rune etched into the door.
Ooh. Can I do an Arcana check?
You can.
If you call if you call it out to Yaz, she'll come over and assist.
I will bring this rune to the attention of the party, and I rolled a nat 1 on my investigation. Well, my Arcana check. So that's 3.
You don't know
No,
jack shit.
no, you
I
don't
don't
get
know what the
modifiers
fuck
on a nat
that is.
1. You just get 1.
Yeah. So-
Modifiers only matter in the case of ties.
With a nat 1, you believe that this is some sort of a rune.
I believe it runs
One
on
of
some
those
sort of magic.
Yes.
Well, and this is what Yaz walks up behind and is just like, well, you're not wrong.
You said you pointed it out to the rest of us?
First things
Yeah.
first, detect magic. Just
Yeah.
see if I can discern a school.
Well, a specific school of magic would be hard to determine right now because I have to get out a certain deck.
Alright.
Oh lord. Here we go.
It's not too much of a worry. Just have to get past the secrets deck.
Okay.
Okay. I forget the schools of magic quite, because it doesn't... Here, let me just draw one.
Abjuration, conjuration, evocation, divination, necromancy, transmutation.
Transmutation.
Okay, that's a weird one. Arcana
Okay.
check then.
I think it's transmutation. I need to really quickly check the player's handbook to see what this spell is. But yes, Arcana check. You can do that.
Modified 20.
Abjuration, actually.
That's
Oh.
even weirder.
Hmm.
So, with a modified 20, you still wouldn't know much, but you've heard whispers of these Elder Runes, and that's about all you know.
Are they like the scrolls?
You believe it might be an Elder Rune.
Well, I'm not entirely certain what it is, but I think it might be an Elder Rune.
When he says it's an elder rune, can I do an Arcana check to see if I know more?
In a minute, I'm getting a phone.
Yeah. No worries.
I wish it best luck. I rolled a modified 20, and that apparently wasn't enough.
I'm
So I
gonna
wish
need
you-
a really good roll.
And it's probably going to be at a disadvantage because you already rolled in that one once.
Yeah, probably.
That was my brother seeing if I owned the new amiibos, apparently.
I mean, is there a question of that?
I
The answer
guess
is obviously
I didn't,
yes.
I didn't think there was a question of that.
Exactly. Why we're confused.
Admittedly, I was still tempted to tell him to buy a second Snake amiibo.
No.
I mean, I didn't at all buy a second one of these.
You're an
No, we
addict.
didn't at all. Also, we're losing track.
Yes.
We're losing
Yeah.
focus.
That's because I got a phone call. Anyway, yes, you are going
Right.
to roll now that you know it's an Elder Rune.
Yes. Okay. That is. What is that on the die? Okay, so that's an 18. So
Hold on a
that's a
moment.
modified 20.
Give me a moment. I want to check something.
Are you checking what happens if you assist him?
I'm checking to see if I can do something specific that would also be helpful.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you, unless Brandon's thing is helpful, you wouldn't know much else
Right.
aside from
Probably,
Huh.
actually.
Elder Rune. Sounds like a fitting name.
So, I'm gonna use one of my bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I'm gonna add this here D8 I'm rolling to his result.
Mm.
Nice.
And that's a perfect 8, so 28 total.
28 total.
8 total.
If that's not enough, then I'm worried.
If that's not enough, we were
So-
never gonna figure it out, let's be honest.
Yeah.
With that much, you've heard of Elder Runes, you just have never had any idea what they would look like. And what you've heard about them is that each Elder Rune has a bane and a boon. An
Right.
effect that's harmful and an effect that's helpful.
Hmm.
Not always, in fact, usually not physically harmful.
Who's gonna take the fall?
Don't know. I'm not up at that end of the room yet.
Yeah,
While
like-
you guys were over there, I basically came and moved down here and saw that there was a corridor leading off.
Fortune favors the bold. I want to touch
No,
that elder
hold on, before you do anything,
I'm like, oh.
yeah, no, she reach for it, Gas like physically stops you. Please don't do that.
But it has a boon.
It. Well, yes, but I still don't want us to just randomly go touching.
Yeah, we don't know to
Considering
what
using my-
degree their bad and good are. They
Yeah, I
could
know,
be
it's
more
like-
bad than good.
I'm about to become 80 years old again.
It's just like I can dispel magic, but I'm fairly certain like an elder rune isn't gonna work. I feel like this magic is too powerful for me to do anything about to circumvent. So I'm just gonna recommend we just turn our fucking asses around.
Leave the big door alone.
Let's leave the big door alone. Leave the big scary elder rune alone.
Yeah.
Please.
I don't like dealing with unknown elements, and all I know is that it's abjuration, which I don't want to think about what sort of harmful effects an abjuration effect could have.
It could be a lot of things. It's not just gonna be
Yeah.
straight up damage.
Hey, the good thing you would know is that if it's abjuration, it probably wouldn't have any chance of killing anyone.
Yes. Who says killing things is the worst things they can do?
Marvia really wants to touch this rune.
Martavir. No.
Down, boy.
Look at this door, it seems important.
Yes, it does, which means somebody's going through an awful lot of trouble to probably keep us from going through it.
Or to try and entice us to go through it. Are you guys
And
coming
then-
back down the hallway? Then, if you're not going
I don't know, am
through
I
the door.
physically dragging Martavir by this point?
I don't know, are you? Because it sounds like Martyr doesn't want to go.
Marvia
Sounds
is like,
like this is
shouting
going-
to... Marvia is shouting to everyone that he thinks this door is a good idea.
Alright, I'll start making my way over.
Yeah. So we're all going to stand like 50 feet back while Martavir touches the rune, right?
Yeah, I was just say, I'm just gonna be like, okay, you're really hell bent on this. All right, this is the hill you want to die on. I'm gonna stand way the hell back here.
So everyone just like gathered around as I'm like slowly like.
It's like, wait, what are you doing?
So as Aaron comes over, I'm just gonna slam my hand on the rune.
Okay, so once you do that, the rune disappears from the door and appears on your hand.
Okay.
Oh, that's never good.
And some magical
got-
ropes conjure up around you and restrain you. For the next 24 hours, you're restrained. However, you have the effects of the freedom of movement spell, which means you sort of can levitate wherever you want. You just can't attack or anything. And you have the ability to cast the knock spell at will, requiring no components for the next 24 hours.
What
What
does
is that
that
spell?
do?
It lets you open doors, including locked doors.
It's something I have.
Yes.
So basically, we don't have our cleric for the next 24 hours.
Wait, as long as I can cast spells with just verbal.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
as
can
long
still
as-
use verbal components.
You don't need to use.
So you could theoretically still do. I think Prayer of Healing is just verbal.
So no
Does Prayer of
semantic.
Healing, does Prayer of Healing have a fucking like 10-minute cast time though?
Yes.
So
So-
basically, we're without our cleric for the next 24 hours.
So no semantic components at all.
Yes.
I also can cast Mass Healing Word,
Mm-hmm.
which is a third level spell.
Well, guess you're healing and doing not a lot else.
Yep.
I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and guess Dispel Magic isn't gonna help.
Probably not. And even then, it's only a temporary fix.
Okay, so the actual written as to effects that you're gonna have to deal with now. Your speed becomes 0, but it's not because you've got the freedom of movement thing. So you sort of
Yes.
hover around everywhere. Attack rolls against you have advantage, so anything that attacks you has advantage.
Because you're restrained.
And your attack rolls have disadvantage. It doesn't say you can't attack, it just says you have disadvantage
So
on
I
the
can,
attacks.
but I just have disadvantage.
The creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. You also have disadvantage on dex saves.
It's fine. My dex was bad anyway.
And at this point, Yaz walks up to you, just like, and what have we learned today, Mark?
Probably nothing.
Mario's like entirely bound up and just floating there and just kind of looks at everyone and is like, you were right.
I thought you would have learned from the chair incident yesterday with how much you were talking about it, but apparently not.
Ben learned. Martavir.
Martavir sure fucking did it.
Yeah.
So now that the door's open, shall we go through?
Well, I mean, technically, is it open?
Yeah. Oh, the door's not open, but the rune's gone off
The
the
rune's
door.
gone off of it.
Yeah, because it's on my hand.
Yeah. So theoretically, it may potentially be safe for us to
Out
go
of
through the door.
curiosity, is it possible for me to dispel magic to temporarily release him from the effect, or is he just stuck with this?
Well, that depends. Which effect are you wanting to temporarily release him from?
Specifically the restraining one, I believe.
Well, if you're wanting to try the restraining one, you would either have to make an Arcana check to determine that, or you would have to try.
Well, I can't try it because I can literally only do that once. So, nope, I don't know. That's a 9.
I will assist in this Arcana check, even though my Arcana is not great. That's a nat 1, so I don't know shit.
Oh no. I mean, the spell is on me. Can I just...
You can still easily make mental checks.
Yeah, you know.
1 minute, that's... Give me a second. What have I got to Arcana? Let's do that. Is a 19.
19.
I think I'm gonna pop another bardic.
Yeah.
Just to be certain.
You
Just
should-
to give us every advantage that we can at this moment. Because this sucks.
I'll just be
This
like,
just kinda sucks.
I have fire. I could try and burn them off. Would that work?
Martavir does not... Martavir's a silver dragon. He doesn't like that.
Oh, wow. So that's a 7, so make that a total of 26.
Okay.
Okay.
So with a 26, you would believe that the magic of an Elder Rune is probably too great for Dispel Magic to dispel. However, it probably could dispel either the freedom of movement or the knock part of it.
Cool.
Cool, the things that
So,
are beneficial.
So yeah, ending the beneficial effects. That. All right.
Sorry, Martyr. Looks like you're stuck like that.
The whole... Oh no, I can also cast Thaumaturgy. and I can cast Light.
Yay, except you need to touch something to do that, don't you? So you'd have to kind of like
I mean,
You can touch
awkwardly
ropes.
hover over to someone and touch
Yeah.
them.
I can cast Light on my ropes.
Just get double advantage on creatures that attack against him.
Yeah.
A shining beacon of hit me, please. Okay.
You say it's as though he's under the freedom of movement spell.
Yes.
I find this odd because it specifically says can't spells and other magical effects can neither reduce the target speed nor cause the target to be paralyzed or restrained.
Yes, he's not restrained by a magical effect, he's restrained by a rope. A magical rope.
It's a magical rope, but it's a rope.
So, yeah, the rope is restraining me, but the rope itself is magical. The effect is not magical.
The magic.
Specifically, it has to be magical restraints restraining him as well, because he could automatically escape from non-magical restraints.
Like I say,
True.
like I could in theory break the rope, except the rope probably is protected by magic, so I can't actually break the rope.
All right, I guess this is just something we're gonna have to deal with. Furthermore, how about this door? Is it locked?
Yeah, I'm gonna go and check it now because well, now the
Oh,
room's
the
off
room's
of it.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
And when everyone dies, let it be known, Yaz wanted to leave this door. When everyone dies, Yaz wanted to leave.
I rolled a 17.
The door seems to be unlocked, and there don't seem to be any more traps.
Okay, I will
We're
go
safe.
to open the door. No, we're not safe, but I'm gonna go and
We are
open the
not
door.
safe.
What the fuck made you think that?
No, you're not safe, because welcome to the Manticore Den.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
Yep, there's a few
So-
of those.
I'm gonna sit this one out, boys.
Yaz just sort of slowly
Yep.
look at Martivir.
Immediately.
Martivir is trying not to make eye contact with anyone. He's like,
Immediately back out.
Yeah.
and close the door.
Yes, but Rob, before that, roll initiative.
Oh, please tell me one of you has a
Rob's the only
magical
one in
way
the
to
room
lock
right
doors.
Yes, the book specifically states they immediately attack anyone who enters.
And Rob's the only one that's entered right now.
Good thing I'm floating at the back.
Oh, my friends and foes alike. The dread.
Manticore.
Oh, and there's 3 of them in there, at least.
Oh wow, that's good.
So, you know when I was talking about this scary looking room called the Blank Den?
So we
This is
found
the
it.
Manticore
Of course
Den.
we
We
found
found it. We found it.
Oh, that's actually good on an initiative roll for once.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I got
Wow!
it. Yeah.
I got decent initiative, but I mean, it's not gonna help us.
But will it help?
We all rolled really well, actually, there.
Well, you know why? It's because we knew to expect the worst.
We were all
it's just like
somehow prepared.
I had a nat 20 on my die for initiative.
Oh.
I'm also gonna have to remember, I only have 2 Martic dice left, so I only have 2 uses of Psychic Blades at this point.
I am scouring my sheet right now, trying to find anything.
Well, oh, by the way, you know what you also can't use while you're restrained? Revivify.
Yep.
We're dead!
Oh.
I blame this
So-
on Ben entirely.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna say is, don't die, guys.
I make no fucking promises!
Right?
Oh.
Well, I guess we don't have to worry about running this campaign for too much.
Y'all
Again.
better be grateful. Y'all be grateful I had the foresight to make sure Yaz took at least cure wounds.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's okay.
I'm not.
I have a
I'm not-
healing spell as well, so you
I
might
still have
healing.
healing. I
Yeah,
still
but-
have healing.
Yeah, it's true.
I have other options. We're fine.
Yeah, but what happens when you go down?
We've got potions. We're good.
We're fine.
We've got a few potions.
Oh.
This scares me because one mana core is actually bad news.
Yeah,
The fact that there's fucking 3
there's
of them
3 in
is
here.
They're
Yeah.
only challenge rating 3.
challenge
I-
rating 3 by itself is. I would like to point out, doppelgangers are challenge rating 3.
I
This
have
is-
a question.
This is not fine.
For
No.
touch spells,
Yeah.
does it count if the creature is touching me?
Yes.
Theoretically, yes.
That helps. I'm just like a floating dragon. If you come up and touch me, I can heal you.
Stroke the healer to get heals.
I can actually think of one other action that you can do that is an actual attack. 'Cause I'm fairly certain you can still use your breath weapon.
That's,
Yes.
don't
If it comes
don't
to
worry.
it.
I had it in mind. Don't worry.
So, question. How
Yes.
mad would Yaz be if Lizzie locked the door behind Aaron and not have to deal with that?
Incredibly. Incredibly.
Just,
Can you lock the
man,
door
of
though?
course.
Like, if
Close
we
the
can
door.
lock the door, I'm out of here and we're locking the door.
Question: can knock lock doors?
No, I'm very certain knock only
It just
unlocks
unlocks
them.
them.
I'll double check that. But
Because if you can, that's what we're doing. I'm Balin, you're locking the door.
well, here's the thing: you go after me in initiative order. Actually,
Yeah.
you go. The only one who has not that you go before is Ben.
Ben.
So,
Yeah.
So you better pray to God that those so if this fucking works, that those mana cores all rolled real low on their initiative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris pulls me in on his turn. You close the door on your turn. Ben uses knock
I'll
on his
cast
turn.
I'm assuming at this point you've told us there's manticores in the room.
Well,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, it does. No, it can't lock doors. It only
can't lock
unlocks.
doors.
Okay.
And then also, I don't think he would have to tell you because one of them's within your all's eyesight.
Now you can see it.
You all would see one of them at least.
But here's the question. They shouldn't be able to open the door if we pull it back closed.
Wait, question. What way does the door
Which way does the door open? Did we push it open?
You pulled it open.
Okay. So no
Okay.
problem.
Honestly, I feel like the best call at the moment is to just use the hallway to funnel them into us one at a time. Because I don't think we could possibly
Yeah.
take these things 3 at a time.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean,
We have a slight terrain advantage. Let's try and use
Let's try and use it. Yep.
Okay, that's enough tactics. Chris, you actually are first in initiative.
Okay, so I will probably use my move action. Actually, I'm good
To-
where I
wait.
am for now. I will probably just let's see.
How much movement do
I will-
manticores have?
Probably too much.
Okay, so I will
60
ready myself cast Ice Knife at a second level spell and just hold it for now.
Okay.
Okay.
Just
And now
You were
it's
prepared,
this manticore's turn, and that is perfect.
it is just enough movement speed because of course it does.
God dang it.
So here's the thing, manticores only have 30 speed. Except when flying.
It can fly.
Whoops. Yeah, manticores have wings. Have you
And
ever
they
seen a
fly
manticore?
faster than they run.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay, and it moved within range, Rob
Yes.
out the way, and at this point I'm going to fire off the second level Ice Knife.
Yes, so you make your roll.
So that is 23 to hit.
I believe that's a hit.
The fact that you're fucking questioning it concerns me.
That's a hit.
Okay, so it takes 1d10 piercing and then has to make a dex save.
Well, it makes the dex save.
So
No
that's just-
problem.
So
I
that's
don't
only
think
3
it still
damage.
takes. Doesn't it still take half damage from the radius, or
It should because it takes a spell slot.
No,
No?
really?
yeah. The hit or miss, the dart explodes. The target and each creature within 5 feet of it must make a successful dex saving throw or take, in this case, 3d6 full damage.
Hey,
Ouch!
hey, yeah, fucking Lightsy. There's some other people that are within 5 feet of you.
No,
Not
it's
of
within,
me,
it's in-
of the Manticore.
Oh,
There's
Yeah,
still
thank
someone
God.
There's
within
still
5
someone
feet
within
of me.
5 feet of the fucking manticore. But are you doing this again?
Chris.
you are a hazard, my friend.
Chris.
You are just now figuring this out.
Do you want me to die? Is that what it is?
But at the same time, I am playing this how Lizy would think things through.
Oh.
Shit. Here we go again.
Alright. How much damage are you doing to me, Chris?
Aaron's going to
I don't
really
know,
hate
you
Lizy.
gotta make the deck save first.
Oh boy.
Damn on me.
Even if he makes this deck save, he's going to really hate Lizy.
Yeah.
Yep. I rolled a 14 on the die plus 3.
You
so
made it.
17.
You made it.
Yeah, you easily made it.
Yeah.
There's no way any of us have higher than a potential 16 for
Yeah.
spell fees.
Yeah, you passed it.
Good job on Dexterous.
I mean, it's almost as though you built for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Time to find out how many attacks a Mana Core has.
Well, first of all, does the Mana Core take any damage from that?
It takes 3 piercing.
Three
piercing. Cool. That's
Yay!
not much.
Which not? It's a dagger.
Yeah. So, how many attacks does a Manticore have?
Oh, too many.
You joke, but this is about the CR where you actually literally start seeing things with 3 attacks.
Yeah.
Yep.
An attack for each challenge rating.
I mean, at the end of the day, I have
So-
3 attacks, so like.
So, at this range, the Manticore has 3 attacks.
Yep.
And at this range, it can only reach Aaron.
Yep. Yeah, it can.
Lucky for Aaron, it will get disadvantage because of his Cloak of
Because of my
Displacement.
cloak. Until it hits me with
Until
one
it
of them.
hits.
Please miss.
Well, one of those die is an 18, the other's the nat 1.
So it missed.
Nice.
It
By a
missed
lot.
its first attack.
Does it hurt
It goes
itself?
to
Because
bite
it's a
it.
nat one?
No, not this time.
Okay.
So it goes to bite at Aaron, and it almost looks like it bites through Aaron, but doesn't actually make any contact.
Yep.
Then it goes to use its claw, and it misses with its claw, but it gets another claw attack, and that's also a miss.
Hey!
Cloak of Displacement! What a purchase!
What a fucking purchase indeed.
Oh my god. Pay enough.
And now it's Brandon's turn.
Yeah. I'll ask Aaron real quick. Standard ground or run? Standard ground or run?
Run?
You just tanked 3 hits from it without taking damage, and you're saying
Yes,
run?
and there's 3 of them. I'm not sure how lucky I can get.
Okay.
No, the question is, how unlucky can I get?
That's also true.
I don't
Yeah.
know. Let's find out.
Martvir's gonna say, when I said I could fight with one arm tied behind my back now, this isn't meant.
All right, so I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers out of a 3rd level slot on
Yeah.
this Mana
Okay.
Core.
Yes.
Make me a Wisdom saving throw.
Yes. I need to check what... Well, I guess I don't need to check its modifiers.
So it's either really good or really bad.
Well, it's a crit one way or the other.
All right, well, it's not running away, which is what I wanted. But it'll still
Well,
take half damage from it.
It's a crit fail, actually.
Oh,
Oh!
okay, so that question is, what happens when you crit fail a saving throw on Dissonant Whispers?
It's a good question. And the answer is, I don't know.
The
I mean,
Manticore
it's your
dies.
It's your discretion, honestly. That
Yes, I
I
know.
don't think it's
And I am
obvious.
thinking... First, roll your damage.
give me a moment. I need to
The Manticore
5d6.
dies.
Why did we think double doors was a good idea?
Hmm.
I mean, we only opened one of the doors, right?
So it's taking 14 psychic damage, and on its next turn, it has to use its action to immediately start running the hell away from me at its max movement speed.
Yep. And it has to use its action to run away from you specifically? Or just its
Yeah.
movement action?
It has to use its movement action, and I'm fairly. Give me a moment.
Because I want to know how far it's running away from you.
Oh, actually, if it has its reaction, it immediately does it.
Okay.
So, Rob, you get an attack of opportunity since it's leaving you without disengaging.
Oh, baby.
Yes, and it is going 50 feet, so it will be going here.
We got this.
That's 50 feet, right?
Something like that.
Neat.
Nope, that's 45. Move it.
One more.
Boop.
It gets harder when you have large creatures.
Yeah.
Okay, because I haven't actually had a chance to do my go, I've not, like, triggered all the cool stuff I can do, so...
Yeah, and you got an attack of opportunity, so...
Because it.
I got an... plus 7? So I got an 18 on the die plus 7, so
That's a hit.
it's a hit. Good God, if it's not. And then I'm gonna do 1d8.
Oh yes, let me just roll my d20 to determine its armor class real quick. Sad thing is it still would have been a hit.
11
I rolled a
damage.
5. 11 damage.
So it takes an additional 11 piercing on its way
damage.
out. Slashing.
Slashing
Nice.
damage.
Yep, because you've not gotten a chance to light your sword.
I haven't got a chance to light it. I've also not got a chance to split it apart. There's just
Yep.
a whole sword that I've just gone in with.
Right. And after that, I'm gonna move 30 feet back here.
Okay. And that
Because
would be...
if the plan is to run, guess
Guess who's
I'm gonna start
going?
doing that unless somebody gets caught.
Well, that would be the end of Brandon's turn.
Yep.
Now it's Lucan's turn.
Okay. Lucan's. Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, Lucan can't really do much unless he wants to go in there,
Yeah, like.
which I strongly do not recommend.
Yep. And I will let you know, in Lucan's character, he is not the type to run away unless he's the last person to
Yeah.
run.
He's what I'm gonna do with him specifically is
Move him behind you.
Move him behind me with his
Yes.
move action, and with his action try and pull me to the other side of the door.
Not a bad call. Now then, that would be an athletics check.
Yeah. Which he has no modifier for, so it's just whatever I get on the die, which is a
Yeah.
13.
Considering your character wouldn't exactly resist this, I'm going
No.
to say that's a pass.
Yeah.
So your character basically goes to the other side of Lucan.
Yeah.
Oh,
And that's the end of Lucan's turn.
Yep.
And now it's actually Aaron's turn.
Now it's my turn. So,
Shut the doors by time and start booking it.
yeah, basically, action, close door. Action is to close the door.
Okay.
we'll be back in 24 hours.
Maybe.
And what else can I do? Is there anything else I can particularly do?
It's time to start employing the Joestar family secret technique.
Nerendayo!
Yeah,
Let's go,
basically,
Smokey.
I'll basically close the door and say, you guys need to back off. I'll stay here in case they come through this turn, basically, but advise everyone else to start backing off, basically. And then I'll kind of like follow up behind them, because I feel like I'm the best person to be trying to take the hits out of everyone here. Because although Ben has a
I will
pretty
not
good
disagree.
AC, like he's also got like they've got advantage at hitting him. So like,
I'm quite literally just a punching bag right now.
you really are.
Yes.
Uh,
And speaking of the punching bag, it's your turn, Ben.
Right, I have a question. I understand that I'm restrained. Is there a check that I could make not to get out of being restrained, but maybe just to free one arm so that I can use semantic component?
That would be a dexterity check, and it's possible, but it won't be free for long because these magical ropes really want to keep you as restrained as possible.
Okay.
So basically, you're gonna have to make a dex check every time you want to use anything with some components.
Also, if you want to use something with semantic components, it has to be one action or less.
God damn it. Right. What is my movement speed just the same as it would be?
Well, conveniently, yes, but not necessarily. Because it's a movement speed of 30, I believe.
Yeah.
So he can't dash.
Right, let's have a look. So the door's closed. We are firmly running away.
I feel like that's a pertinent question to ask.
I don't believe he can dash, no.
Oh boy.
I will hover away.
you know in Ocarina of Time in the Spirit Temple?
Yeah.
Those float. That's me. I'm gonna see. Martavir really wants to kill these things, but in his head he's like, I'm in no position right now to be arguing that case.
Yeah, no, if you tried to argue the case, Yas would actually like take her sword, bop you across the head with it. No!
Right. I am gonna retreat.
That's a good call.
Can I use? So I can't. So all I can do is move 30 feet because I
Pretty
can't
much.
dash.
Can't
Yeah.
dash.
Can you heal at a range, or do you need to touch things to heal them?
Something would need to be touching me
Okay.
unless I pass a dex check and get to cast a spell with some semantic.
Okay, got you.
I mean, right now nobody needs healed. That's
No,
good.
no, it was just for reference.
Yeah.
Let me check something. Right, okay.
There's a part of me that just wants to try and tie a rubber onto you and literally just try and pull you
Like
along
a
as I
balloon.
dash, as we try to dash away.
I'm now a balloon. I'm a floating cone. I'm a floating. Once per short rest, I'm a floating cone of cold turret. Right.
You really are like the things from the Spirit Temple, except instead of fire, it's ice.
Yes.
Well,
Oh my
all I
God.
can really do is oh yeah, this is a good time to ask. You know this thing that you guys are doing with the arrow, roll 20, where it like shows the movement? How
Yes.
did you do that?
On
It's
the
the
left
whole
side, there's a
A
little
circle with
ruler,
the ruler.
and you can click snap to
Uh-huh.
center, and then you can click and drag from a point to measure how far away things are.
Yes.
Oh. Oh,
Okay.
sweet.
So I'm gonna ask a pertinent question. Where are we running to?
That's a. I see a door on our left. I am going to. Well, I can only move 30 feet anyway, so I am just going to move there
Just move
next
down.
to that third pillar end.
I
Uh,
think now's just a pertinent time to point out to you that every single doorway you've found in this dungeon is large enough for a large creature to fit through.
Okay. good to know.
Oh. I am going to really get
I mean, that's I mean, the pertinent question is whether or not we could duck into a room in time to maybe lose them.
I've
Yeah.
moved, and I'm just
And
quickly
not
having a
drag
scroll.
ourselves into more
And
combat.
again, this door is maybe wide enough for a creature to get through, but only one at a time.
Right. The only question
Okay.
is what's on the other side of the door.
Yeah, that's the other pertinent question, ain't it? Do we go,
Yeah, that's
like,
the
back to
thing with
wyvern
these.
room?
I don't trust any of these rooms. I think we should go back to the original room if we're going somewhere.
Okay.
But
So, I have an idea. What I'd like to do is make a dex check to see if I can free an arm to cast a semantic spell, and then use a bonus action to cast Shield of Faith.
Well,
Because
Oh.
Shield of Faith is a casting time of bonus action.
yes, I'll be kind enough to say your DC to make a dex check each time is 16.
Good luck.
Oh no!
you do have
Considering-
disadvantage on this as well. So like, you were rolling like
Yeah,
2 die,
yeah.
and hoping
and
one
I
of
only
them
have
gets.
+1.
Yeah. Hoping one of them gets
I don't
above
think
16.
I don't think you're gonna be able to make it, man.
Well, that's 4. I would like to point out, by the way, I'd like to point out that one of the die was an 18, and the other die was a 3.
Yeah,
3.
of course it was.
Yeah,
But you
Of
get
course it was.
disadvantage.
Yep.
So I guess for the time being, that's all I can really do.
Okay, now everything
Yeah.
else's turns we have no idea about at the moment.
Well, as I'm sure you can guess, because all of you have gone, it is now the turn of the other 2 manticores.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
And
ahead
this
and
manticore easily has enough movement to get to here, use its action to open the door, and be here.
Yep.
Oh, that's
So remember
That's-
when we said running away was a good idea?
Hey, if we're in this situation, we can funnel them.
And since it had to use its action to open the door, that's the
It
end
doesn't
of
attack.
that manticore's turn. However,
Lucan might be eating a tap for the second one.
Yep.
Or third one, rather.
it can make it here. This one can make it here.
I
And
don't
it
know,
can
we
see
can't.
Lucan.
We can't see in the other rooms, eh?
That is true. Here, for the sake of things, I'm putting Lucan here so you can see in the other room.
Yeah. Okay.
Although he's effectively right next to Aaron.
Yeah.
alright.
Okay, so we have one in here we're starting to start dealing with.
Yes, and the one that moved up to where it can see Lucan. Have I mentioned manticores have a ranged attack?
Yep, they sure do.
Yeah, they do.
Specifically, they fire their tail spikes
Yeah.
with a range of 100 feet before disadvantage.
Oh,
Okay.
Bye, Lucan.
Yeah, he'll be fine. Maybe.
I mean,
uncanny
Remember it.
dodge!
remember, it gets 3 attacks.
It's true.
Also remember, I don't think Lucan has uncanny dodge yet.
Yeah, he
Does he?
Yeah, he does.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he does. It's a
I
fifth
didn't
level
remember.
ability.
At
I
the
know for a
5th
fact he
level,
does.
that's what it is.
Yeah.
You're thinking
Uncanny
evasion
dodge.
at 7th level is what you're thinking.
Yeah. Okay, but he only gets that once anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I react once?
And so let's see, the first tail spike's definitely a hit, because I think 21's a hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see about the other 2. Yes. You can uncanny dodge one of those.
Yeah. Obviously, like I would do it on the first one, assuming that you're doing it like in order. So.
Yes. So you managed to take half damage on one of them.
Hi, Lucan.
Let's see. So, in total, I need to grab some. Dropped a dice. That first attack, he takes 5 piercing damage. Because it was halved.
Yep.
That second attack, I completely missed with my D8, but that second attack, he only takes 6 piercing damage.
Okay.
And that third attack, he takes 9.
Okay. Yeah, that was a fair bit.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that was 20 damage total. If I've done the math right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Correct.
20 damage total.
Out of his 34.
Would have been 25.
Okay, that's fine.
This is fine. This is fine. This is.
Conveniently uncanny dodged the most damaging of the attacks.
I said the first one, like.
And it wasn't even max damage.
Nope.
Well,
However, now that all of the manticores have gone, because Chris moved his place in the initiative list due to saving an action like that,
Yep.
he moved it behind the place of the first manticore.
Yep.
So it's now the first manticore's turn again, and it can move right up to here.
Yep. Which isn't
so it's
in close combat
so
with
it's not-
Lucan because he's on the other side of the door. But
so it's not running away anymore.
Unless they have a reach of 10 feet.
it's true
Yes,
unless they have
that's
a
what I'm
range of 10
checking real
feet.
quick, and I believe because it's large, it should have a reach of 10 feet.
Okay.
If anybody has a trump card now, would be a good time to use it.
I mean, none of my trump cards will.
Actually,
can
they
hit with that.
don't have a reach of 10 feet.
Ooh!
Good
You see?
stuff.
I
But
have
it still has tail spikes.
Mm-hmm. And because it's not within 5 feet of him, it doesn't have disadvantage on the rolls.
Yep. Because remember, Lucan's technically here.
Yeah,
Yep.
I know.
So, let's roll 3 more attacks, shall we? And Lucan has no more uncanny dodge. Oh! What's his AC again?
17.
17. So that's 2 hits. I knew the others hit because the first 3 attacks all ended up being 20 or higher.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But yeah, that's 2 hits.
Mm-hmm. Bye, Lucan.
Yeah.
Don't worry, buddy. We'll be joining you soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do that. Okay.
Come on, I'm just trying to find a second D8. There we go.
Unless Aaron somehow goes all Dunban on us and just becomes the dodge tank and somehow survives and whittles this counter down, I think we're all dead.
I can't cast shield on Lucan. I wanted to check if I could as a reaction.
Nope.
But it's also on
Nope.
stealth, so.
So Lucan's taking 15 more damage.
Oh,
15 more.
Sorry, 14 more.
You mean his exact health currently?
Yeah.
Cool. Lucan's down.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oblivion, did I come into death? Probably.
And it's all Ben's fault.
It's all Ben's fault.
Yeah.
Oops.
In fairness, I've said before, I do not expect us to survive Dungeons of the Mad Mage, but
I thought we'd last a little bit longer than this.
yeah, I was
Same.
It's okay. I have a plan.
And it's
Where-
my go next.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
It
Can
is
I-
your go, Chris.
Can I
And
shout something?
I think you've realized at this point you can't outrun these creatures.
Can
So
I
I will
shout
move
something?
there.
You
just
can
there.
shout something on your turn.
I will move there to try to get somewhat into a better position. And then Lucan's right next to Aaron, correct?
Yeah.
He's supposed to be right
Yeah,
next to Aaron.
Lucan's right
He's
next
just-
to Aaron.
Okay, so checking something. Okay, good. So I'm going to cast moonbeam on the other side of the door, centered on the manticore directly on the other side of the door.
Okay.
So this way.
And I'm casting.
Oh, I
that
actually
as a
like that. I
third
actually
level
like that.
spell.
They have to go through the moonbeam to get through the door. I like
Yeah.
that.
Nice.
And I am
Nice.
casting that as a third level spell.
Okay. Using Moonbeam and not damaging the party.
Yeah.
We did
Oh,
it!
hold on. I think I know how I could potentially make this better. Oh lord, this will be stupid. This will be stupid if I can make this work. And Zach has probably already figured out what it is.
I have an idea.
Okay, so do you want to do the one that I'm centering it on? Save?
What kind of save does it have to
Con
make?
save.
Con save. Cool. That's probably a success. Actually, that's definitely a success.
So it's still taking half damage.
Yep. So.
I mean, unless...
That's 18 on the dice, so it's taking 9 damage.
Okay. Congratulations, this one's actually bloodied.
Nice.
No, well, that was the one Aaron and I have already
Yeah.
worked on a little bit.
Taking some
so
chunks out of
that's good. That's good news.
All right.
I believe that makes it my turn.
After Chris...
No,
Oh no, it is
after
yours.
Chris
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you talking about, Rob?
I thought Lucan was next.
No, Lucan's after
Lucan's
Brandon.
after
That's when
Brandon.
he has to make his
Yeah.
death save.
Okay. So Zach is probably already figuring this out. I'm just gonna cast Distant Whispers out of a first level slot on this Manticore in this room with us.
Yep. Trying to make it to run out through the moonbeam.
Yep. So
Makes
now it's got to make
sense.
a. Now it has to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Which it fails.
Cool. So I only did that at a first level. Only taking 3d6, but it is moving away at its max movement speed.
Nice.
Yep.
That's only 7 psychic damage, but now
7
it's got-
psychic, but it has to take the moonbeam damage,
Yes.
and that means it has to make a con throw again,
Yep.
Yep. Con save every time it goes through
and
it.
it passes that one.
Okay, so that one's taking. So that's 21 on the die, so that'd be.
It's 10.5.
Yeah.
So 10.
And I forget, does it round up or down?
Sometimes it usually specifies, but I'm very sure it's rounded up on damage when it's halved.
You all need the help, I'll round it up.
Okay. To 11. That's pretty good.
Yeah. And unless you want to move any,
I'm not sure if I have a bonus action. Hold on a moment.
Oh lord.
Yeah, I know. Trust me, I'm.
Yeah.
Please don't just abandon Lucan, because I have.
I mean,
I
we're
don't
not
plan
going
on
to try to
abandoning him
abandon
myself, but
We're not gonna try.
I'm gonna put myself in front of Martavir.
makes
I'm gonna
sense.
put myself here so that somebody doesn't try to just get immediately around me. Like I'm trying to.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the spider corpse and myself as
Yeah,
cover for Martavir.
I noticed you were doing that. I
Nice.
knew you would use that spider corpse.
I mean that was what my plan was gonna be until I realized that we weren't gonna get far enough back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you all forgot that I mentioned on the Manticore's first go that it has a flying speed of 50.
Yeah.
Meaning to outrun it is impossible.
Yeah.
Especially when I don't have any fucking dash action.
Yeah,
Even-
especially when you're
yeah.
moving super slow.
I'm just floating there like, ah.
Yeah, okay. So that shall be my turn then.
Okay, so
I'll just
time
hold-
for Luffy's death
I'll just-
save.
Yep.
I'll just
Rob,
hold the other
Yep.
room up, the-
roll a d20 for
For
Lucan's
the
death
love
save.
of
Oh, okay. Yeah.
God. Make it more than 10.
One.
I rolled a crit.
Okay, so that's 2 successes.
Yeah, that counts.
Nice.
as
He's doing
successes.
good.
Well, my plan might not be necessary.
And now for the Manticore to just maul his body with 3 attacks and immediately kill him.
Yep.
Because every
Somebody
attack.
drag his ass back here.
Well, Rob, it's
now
now
my go.
Aaron's turn.
Cool. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna step basically over Lucan in the way. So like if you swap mine and Lucan's position, basically, that's where I'm stood. And that's where he should
Yeah.
be.
Okay. I get you. Let me fix that then.
Yep.
I accidentally painted a dot.
Done.
I will just say though, Dissonant Whispers plus Moonbeam is a fascinating combination I've never considered until now.
I will. So you wanted to hold on. You wanted to be where Lucan was, or where Lucan's
I
token
won't step
was?
over him, so I'm just in front of him. So where his token was.
Okay,
Yeah.
because I believe you're stepping into the moonbeam.
Is that the moonbeam? I thought it was
That's
the
a 10-foot
squares
radius.
beneath.
It's a 10-foot.
So I thought it was centered
Centered,
on this guy. Oh, it
Yes, but that's in the moonbeam.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10-foot radius.
It's
Yeah.
5-foot radius, I think. Let me double check that.
Now, in fairness, I feel like Rob should be able to take that back if he so chooses.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a
That's-
5.
Yeah, I genuinely didn't realize it came
Hold
out.
on, it's a
5-foot.
5-foot radius.
It's
Wait,
5-foot
holy
radius,
fuck.
10-foot diameter.
10-foot diameter.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
Then,
Okay,
So-
so it's actually just taking up the space the Manticore's
The
in.
space
okay,
that he's
then you're
taking
solid.
up.
Then you're
Yeah.
copacetic.
Okay, cool. So, do-
Which is so
Okay.
just big enough to always
Also,
hit the
in
manticores if they're
fairness,
trying to come through the...
yeah. Also, in
Door.
fairness, now that he's engaged with you, he's gonna be taking that every turn unless it disengages.
Yep.
that's my plan. And now anyone else that tries to engage with me also will be taking it. So, like,
And
Yes.
get stuck in the moonbeam.
So
Yeah.
you managed to step over Lucan. You still have your action.
yeah. Bonus action, ignite sword,
Yep.
and then I will attack. Let's get my stats.
Nice.
Okay. 19 on the die, so probably a hit.
That's a hit. And let me just check if it has resistances to anything. Okay.
26 is there.
I mean, I want to say it doesn't, but
So it'd be plus that, so 7 slashing damage, and
Okay.
then 9 fire damage.
Okay.
Attack again because I get 2 attacks.
Yep.
Second attack is a 17 on the die.
Which is a hit.
Yep. And then
okay. So suddenly this counter just went from scary as hell to actually survivable.
so 8 slashing damage plus 8 fire
Okay.
damage.
Wow. So you know what I've said about you all leaving creatures on 1 hit point?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You actually dealt 1 more than its max HP.
Yo!
Nice.
First one's dead.
Perfect.
Yes, this one is dead
See?
in the moonbeam.
There's just going to be a pile of Manticore corpses blocking the doorway.
Okay. As I take it down, I yell to someone, "Get Lucan up." just yell in general to
You know
the
what?
group.
I'll work on it when it comes around to mine. Because I know what you're thinking, and it's a good plan. You should probably stay at the back for now. I will drag his corpse to you if necessary.
Like,
Yeah.
I
I am now officially on bodyguard duty.
One of them's alive and floating and can't do anything, and the other one's unconscious.
Well, you know, that's funny. I mentioned I'm on bodyguard duty. Just like, wasn't this what I was doing before I came down here?
Yeah.
oh, dear. Right, who's up next? Is it Ben?
I think it's me.
Yes.
So
Okay, cool.
I want to make sure everyone knows. Get Lucan to me, and if you can get him to touch me, he's safe. If you can just get Lucan's body and get him to touch me.
Yeah, I'll say to him. Yeah, I'll get him.
Right.
I'm loving this encounter so much.
I have a
This encounter-
question.
This encounter did interesting things.
So you know how you said that if a creature touches me, that counts as the semantic bonus for touch? What if,
What if?
hypothetically speaking, a large homunculus-like creature was to slash at something and said floating dragonborn had readied an action? So when he was hit, it counted as the touch component for the spell.
If it's touching you with part of its body, yes. But if it's attacking you with a sword or something, no.
Yeah, so if it was, say, a large beast with claws, and said claws managed to find its way to touch my body.
Okay,
Technicalities.
I like. Here's the thing. I like where you're going with this. Remember this. They have advantage to hit you.
Yes.
That's a good
can
thing for
crit
me.
Because
No, they can hit you.
it means they have just as much chance of critting you.
But it also means if they have advantage to hit, it means if they definitely hit me, they'll definitely take the damage.
Unless they crit you and kill you before you can cast the spell.
Yeah. Always consider the possibility that
Fair
they
point.
could. Yeah, no.
If they can hit you once, they've got 3 attacks, all with advantage. Like,
Here's the thing. I like where you're going, but I'm gonna say no.
Ben, think of it this way. They have the potential to crit you. Double the chance to crit you 3 times in one turn.
Yeah.
That is a fair point.
So,
Well
the
read.
chance to crit you is 1 in 20. When you double that, that's 1 in 10. And then you multiply that times 3.
Right.
It's roughly, you're gonna get crit.
Yeah.
So
You have pretty high odds of getting crit.
can I use an action to try and free an arm, and then cast a level 2 spell? Level 3 spell, sorry.
Yeah, but you have to free an arm.
Advantage.
Disadvantage. 16 saving throw.
Come on, don't fail me now. What's that? Oh, what do I have to dex again? +1. That's 16!
That's a match.
That's a
That's
match.
16! I've freed an arm! Okay, I am going to cast Spirit Guardians, which is on myself. And I am going to obviously exclude all of my party members. So it calls for spirits to protect me. They flit around me at a distance of 15 feet. I don't know if that's a radius or a diameter. It doesn't say. It just says that they.
I'll check it for you.
It's
They-
probably radius. If they're floating around you at a distance
Yeah.
of 15 feet,
15
that should
feet.
be radius.
So 15 feet radius. So as I cast, so you can designate any number of creatures you can see to be unaffected. So everyone in the party is unaffected. Unaffected creature speed, if it enters the radius, half. And when it enters the area or when it starts its turn there, it must make a wisdom saving throw or take 3d8 radiant damage.
So you're just gonna move yourself up and be a second moonbeam. Circle.
I love it.
So stupid. This
I love
is
it.
so stupid.
It is great though.
Yeah, that's no. Yeah, because I'm assuming you're like moving past me to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, am I allowed to use my movement speed, I assume?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Movement
I,
speed of 30 feet.
right, so if I, what
yeah.
I can do with it?
Yaz, when Yaz sees you go past, she'll eventually be like, "The hell are you doing?" But then when she sees you summon the spirit guardians, then she like, "Oh man."
So I am going to, I'm gonna move right next to Lucan. So that means that because it has a 15-foot radius, that would mean out to here, so out to the dead body of the Manticore,
So,
and
so
intersecting with the
intersecting with the
moonbeam.
moonbeam.
Yep.
That is great.
This is actually like the best cooperation I've seen, just like for ability use in a long time.
I can't believe Ben's proving he's even useful when he's a freaking burrito.
And as I'm moving forward, because my arm's free, I have one middle finger extended to the Manticores.
And then
Oh, this is
Rook is like,
okay.
So, I
love
believe that
this.
now makes it the Manticore's turn.
It does.
Yep.
Oh, this is about to get so dumb.
It's great.
And
Okay.
this Manticore moves up to here, which I think, yeah, that's in range of his thing, but not the moonbeam.
Yep.
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 It's going to move up to here and use its action to sort of drag this Manticore's body out of the way so the other Manticore can get through.
Okay, so
But it's gonna
Oh.
take...
Oh,
needs
buddy,
to
you
make
just
a
made
wisdom.
horrible mistake.
it needs to make a wisdom save with a DC 15.
Well, that's a 5 on the dice.
So no.
Good.
Yeah, I think that's
If
a
it
fail.
passes, I'm scared.
So it takes 3d8 radiant damage.
Yes, so you should roll that.
Oh yeah, that would be helpful.
It's your attack. That's how that works.
So that's an 8. That is a 7. And that's a 6. So 8, 7, 6. So that's 13 plus 8, which is 21,
21.
damage. 21 radiant
21
damage.
radiant damage.
Whew. Okay.
Okay with this.
And this Manticore is suddenly regretting its life choices.
Yeah.
Not as much as this other one's going to regret its life choices if it goes where it's going to be able to. Though.
Well, that depends entirely on this intelligence roll I make.
I'd like to point out that these spirit guardians that are floating around me have taken the form of angels because I get to choose between angel or fae because I'm
Yeah.
Yeah.
neutral. So there's just like a bunch of angels beating the shit out of them, man.
Yep. Now then, it's the other Manticore's turn, and I need to make a bit of a... I'm gonna make an intelligence check for it to see if it's smart enough to not go into the moonbeam. So the other Manticore goes into the moonbeam.
So it needs to make
So-
a con save and a wisdom save.
Yep.
I don't think the other one could have avoided going into it and still get
It
in
could have, it has
melee
ranged
range.
attacks.
Yeah, like if it was going for melee, you can't avoid it.
Where's my other D8?
Okay, so I guess con first.
Yep. Con first, and it passes that.
Okay,
It's got
so
really high con, I'm imagining, so...
So, and it's-
that's 27 on the die, so
Half of that.
that'd be 14.
14?
Yeah.
And then what
Okay.
was its wisdom save?
10.
10. Does it have any bonuses?
No, that was 10 with bonuses.
Oh, in that case, it's about to take 3d8 radiant damage. That's an 8 and a 6. So that's 14 plus 14 plus 8.
22.
Guys,
So,
guys, I think we have a strategy.
so this Manticore's bloodied now.
I would hope so.
Okay, so now whenever we go through a door, I'm first, tank the hits, you guys cast the area of effect spells on the other side of the door.
and I just keep alternating between casting distant whispers on them to make them keep going through it.
Yep,
So stupid.
it is. But it's great.
I'd like to point out that I can. This is a 3rd level spell that I've cast, so I have 1 3rd level spell left, and it only lasts 10 minutes.
10 minutes
Hey,
is long enough for a fight. So
Yeah.
if
I
we-
mean,
here's
mine
our-
only
this
lasts
is-
1 minute, but that's still long enough for a fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
And
let me
by the way,
reiterate. I feel like this is our strategy for encounters like this, where it's just like they look like they're just gonna be meat grinders.
Yep.
Yeah.
this Manticore is mad. And it's a large creature. It sees over Aaron and sees Lucan laying down there.
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
I need it. I need.
You best
to
hope
be
it
out.
doesn't hit with all 3 attacks.
Better not.
Bye, Lucan.
Lucan fails 1 death save.
Okay.
So we have 2 successes, 1 fail.
Mhm.
Yes. Although if Lucan rolls a nat 1 on his next turn, he's dead.
Oh yeah.
What we need is we need somebody to throw Lucan's body at me.
I'm literally just gonna walk up to him and basically drag his corpse enough and put his hand. I'm basically gonna hold his hand to you. Is basically what my turn is gonna amount to when it gets to it.
Well, it's not your turn yet, because it's Chris's turn.
Okay, so I'm going to move back up near where Yaz is.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to... Hold on, let me figure out exactly where I want to cast this.
I'm just gonna grab a quick drink.
So... One foot cube. So...
Yeah.
I'm
Remember, if it's concentration, you're gonna lose.
It's not concentration.
Nice.
Oof.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll get both of them with that.
Nice.
I'm going to cast Erupting Earth at that point that I just checked from, using my
Yes.
2nd, 3rd level spell slot.
Yes.
Nice.
And they have to make dexterity saving throws, taking 3d12 bludgeoning damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one.
Sorry, did you say D12s?
Holy shit.
So I did.
Yes, he did. What's their dex modifier? Well, one of them passed.
Hmm.
The
Oh,
one
and
that
this also-
passed is the one that already wasn't going to die from this.
And this also makes this difficult terrain.
Yes.
Okay.
Which doesn't matter as much because
So-
they fly.
Yeah. That is 32 damage.
32, so this one takes 16,
Nice.
and this one is very dead.
Nice.
Actually, kind of think of it, I may use my action to try and get up and finish this last one off.
Well, Brandon,
Yeah,
it
I
is
know.
your turn,
I'd like to note that
and this Manticore is bloodied.
on a crit fail, Lucan will die.
Yeah, but here's the problem.
No matter what, it has to be your turn for you to heal him, because you didn't ready that spell.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine, but I'm just reminding that a crit fail and Lucan goes before me.
It still wouldn't matter because he'd still have to wait till your turn to cast a spell. So if he crit fails on his turn, regardless of whether or not he's touching you, he's going to die.
Yeah.
Alright.
He might be able to stabilize.
Can you?
Okay.
Can you cast a healing spell on yourself? You have one.
Yes,
Right?
I can literally just cure wounds.
Yeah. Just
Oh.
cast a healing spell on yourself.
I forgot you had that.
I took cure wounds for a goddamn reason.
Yes, and it would appear this might be the time.
So he regains 9 hit points.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
He is up with 9 hit points. Okay.
And I'm just casting that out of first level slot because I
Yeah,
have plenty to burn.
and that's just in time for Lucan's turn.
Nice.
I'd imagine Lucan's not very happy with this Manticore right now.
Not particularly.
Lucan got downed when you all were running from these manticores, scared out of your minds. And when he gets back up, 2 of them are dead and one of them's very injured. He just wakes
So-
up. What the hell happened?
Plans
No, man.
change! Plans change! Kill
No
it!
no man left behind, Lucan. No man left behind.
Yeah, that's what I just shot. Plans change! Fucking kill it!
I'd like to point out that the one that's alive has a bunch of angels beating on it as well.
Yeah.
The whacking stick.
This is for bomb, bastards.
Okay. So he's gonna move back a little bit. Just a little bit. He's still staying next to the healer, but he's just moved back.
Touch me.
And we'll throw some daggers and see how much we can do. He'll
Yes.
also get sneak attack because I'm in range of it. So
Yep.
let's go.
That is in fact sneak attack.
He didn't hit. So.
Please tell me you rolled a nat 1.
No, I rolled a 3 on the die. So
So the good news is, even if Brandon hadn't healed Lucan, he wouldn't have instantly died.
no. Like
He just
I
would
mean,
have had
gets-
2 fails and 2 saves.
He gets such a high modifier that even though that was a 3, he still basically got an 11. But like, I don't think that's good enough to beat their AC.
It's
so.
not good enough to hit.
Yeah.
Alright, second attack, because the sneak attack will apply to any one of the attacks.
Yeah,
It does.
just applies to
So
the
he
first
can-
attack that hits, basically.
He can bonus action attack again, can't he? So, yeah, let's do that. Okay, well,
This
that
is
one
the
was a
time
nat
where
1. So,
Well,
Oh gosh.
you want to know who's most in the line of sight there?
That'd be
to
me.
hit? Yes, that would be Aaron.
yeah.
Wait. And
Roll
he's
your-
starting his.
Roll your damage on Aaron with sneak attack. This is the first time Lucan's ever hit a party member, I might add.
It's true.
And that's
Where'd you
because
guys-
Rob's rolling for him now.
Yeah.
How many die is it for sneak attack? 3? 3d6 or 2d6?
3d6 at 5th level, sure is.
Yep.
This is gonna hurt.
Yep.
Also, it's turning off your displacement cloak. FYI.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
but his turn's up next, so his
12
displacement code
damage.
will go right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 12 damage to me. Fine.
So you're
It's fine.
So you're just basically like got your swords out, looking at this Manticore, and it's on your fear shoulder blade. Stunk.
Ah!
Okay. I'm used to it by this point. There's not been a combat I've been in where I haven't been hit by someone, so...
Yeah, but you're not used to it coming from Lucan though.
Not from Lucan, no, admittedly. He's normally better than that, but...
But that's because normally it's not Rob rolling for him.
And
true.
also, from a story standpoint, did just wake up from being unconscious.
Yeah, he did
Yeah,
just wake up
that's
being unconscious. I'm not gonna hold it against him too much.
All right, so I believe that now makes it Rob's turn.
Yep.
Yes, it
Okay.
does.
Rob,
Okay.
please.
Oh,
Bonus
Ben.
action.
Yep, gotta love when Discord crashes.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
Bonus action splitting your swords.
Yeah, we are. I'm gonna go in with 3 attacks this time. So,
Lock him up.
first one.
Nat
a crit.
1.
To follow the
That's
nat
not
one
a nat
that I
one.
just got. Okay. Second attack would be a 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. A modified 20.
Yes.
And then that one would be probably a miss. Oh, no, 14.
Well, you got 2 that were above it and 1 that was a tie.
Okay, cool.
So you got 3
hits.
hits.
The first one was a crit. So we'll do that one. See if we even need the other.
So double slashing damage and double fire damage.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
I need more dice. That's fine.
I need a
Let this
lot
up.
more dice.
That's the eternal struggle for the DM.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. That's like my whole bag I just dumped into the tray, so.
If I dumped my whole bag into the tray, it would look about the same.
I have a lot more than that in my bag. I just have 4 separate sets that I use as well.
Oh, for the record, that's all from that bag. I actually have like a completely separate bag that's just D6s.
Oh wow.
Okay, so he's taking 11 slashing. And...
Okay.
Meds.
And 17 fire damage.
And
Burn,
17
motherfucker,
fire damage.
burn!
Now for the second attack.
The second attack.
I want to point out, he's not quite dead.
I
Oh,
think
the second attack does a lot worse.
A lot
second-
less.
Second attack is a whole
Still
5
guaranteed to
slashing
kill
damage
him.
and
We-
3 fire damage.
He left him on 1 after the first attack, didn't he?
Close enough to 1.
Not quite. I literally, the damage, because obviously I roll 3d6 for damage effectively. The damage I rolled was a 1, and a 2 there.
Nice.
okay.
The damage you rolled on the d6s was enough to have killed him at that point.
Got you.
Nice.
So you, clearly mad because you just got a dagger thrown into your back,
Yeah.
decide to just finish this combat.
Wail on the guy.
You just take 2 slashes with your fire sword after you split them, and as you go for a 3rd slash, you just realize, wait, it's dead.
Already dead. I've gone in for it and then been like, oh. Dear.
My my spirit guardian angel gives it one last kick to be sure.
Then disappears.
And as I see him fall over dead, I will dispel my moonbeam as well.
Well, I don't even need. Technically, I don't need to dispel mine for another like few minutes, so the angels can just hang out
Just
with
chill
us.
for a bit. Okay, I turn to Luke and I'm like, God, I thought I lost you there for a moment. Thanks for the dagger, by the way.
Just take it. Talk about getting stabbed in the back.
Lucan just sort of goes through the pouch in the side of his cloak, and he pulls out a potion, hands it to Aaron.
Remember to check for the dot.
I doubt he would poison me at this point.
He could make a mistake. He just came back from the brink of death.
I'd like to. 1 minute. Can I get everyone to just gather around me?
And pay no attention to the fact that the DM rolled after Brandon pointed out he could make a mistake.
Oh no.
Good.
Right, I'm gonna shout, save the potion, and everyone gather round.
Alright.
Gather round while I tell a story.
I'm just like tied up. I'm like, gather round your healing
Yeah.
spear.
Yeah, basically.
So
Yeah, Liza, you basically just need to move there again.
just
So,
all I need to do is make sure right who took damage there.
I did.
I didn't.
Lucan obviously
amazingly, I
did.
didn't. But
Right,
just
okay,
because
so
I. Why is
Aaron-
it?
Just
Aaron-
Aaron and Lucan.
So Aaron, how much damage did you take?
Oh god, I am down by
A lot.
yeah.
Because you took 20? No.
Lucan took 20 in
No,
that
Lucan
one
took a
turn.
bunch. And that's the thing, separating me and Lucan, I only took 12.
Yeah,
He only
yeah,
took 12.
The
And
only
Lucan
damage you
took
took
how
was
much?
friendly
So
fucking.
how much HP does Lucan have? I know he came back with 9. What's his max?
His max is 34.
34, so half of 34,
25.
17. So, I'm gonna use my channel divinity, and I'm gonna give Lucan all 17 of his that I can, because I can
Yeah.
only heal up to his. So I'm gonna give him 17, and I'm gonna give the rest of the 8 to Aaron.
Cool. That plus is pretty good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Lucan's only
Yeah.
8 off max, and I'm like.
Yeah, at this point,
4,
you
so.
see, as Yaz is like takes out what appears to be a pen and paper, just like making notes real quick. It's like, that was an interesting combination. We should keep that one in mind.
Yeah.
I'd like to point out that because I have 2 holy, because of my channel divinity being holy symbol related, and my shield right now is bound to my stomach. Is like I have a rosary. I have a rosary that has like a dragon's head that is also my other like holy symbol.
Just in case.
So I just have both of them gripping that rosary while they're healing.
I just love this image of Ben just being tied up like this, just floating around.
All right.
That's going in quotes.
So yeah, I'll just now that the Mandicores are dead, let's have a look inside and look
let's
around at this thing we
investigate the
nearly
room.
died for.
Go on then.
Let's do it.
So there are
And also
4
Yaz-
doors from this room.
Yeah. Also, yeah. Looks at Motivator just because it worked out doesn't mean I'm still not gonna hit you for it later.
Martvir's like, it's fine, I'm a turret now.
What has this session become?
I don't know, but I
No.
love it.
Okay, so who's wants to look at what?
Well, I'm gonna try and make an investigation check, but
Yeah, you
I
can't
can
interact with anything, but you can look at things real good.
Does that mean wait?
How-
Because I can only look, can I use perception instead? I mean, I can't move anything, so but I can look real good.
Nope.
All right.
Okay,
So
investigation
four
check.
doors, 4 of us who can do something useful. Why don't we each take a door for now?
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna use my 15
All right. So
investigation.
who wants which
there.
door?
I'll take the top
I'll
door.
take the middle one.
I'll take the top one.
I already said I'd take the top one.
I'll take the bottom one then.
And I'll take the really bottom one.
All right, I'll tell Lucan to go and check the door that you're checking because I don't trust you.
I rolled a 15 on my investigation. Thank you very much.
I rolled a nat 20 on mine. I don't know what your problem is.
I got a 21 on my investigation.
Okay, I got. Okay, I got a 14, and Lucan got a... What's your modifier? +6. Jesus Christ, a 19.
Welcome back, Ben.
Yep.
Welcome back.
Discord's
Ben,
being
you
a
still
butt today.
wrote lowest for investigation.
Can you blame me?
These ropes pinch something fierce.
I like to think that the angels are like floating about me, trying to like pull at the ropes and like, how the fuck did you manage this?
So, Brandon, you got the nat 20, right?
Yep, that would be me.
What are these creatures? That's in another room. I don't need to worry about it right now. Anyway, I just saw tokens and I'm like, what are these?
That concerns me.
Alright.
Yes. Brandon, through your door, you would hear just the faintest sound of slithering.
Oh.
Alright, so once I know that, I will head to the center room and relay this information once everyone else.
Okay. Lizzie, you got a 21?
Yep.
Okay. You don't hear anything immediately on the other side of the door. You hear some sounds as if something's being bashed into, but whatever that is, that's distant.
Okay. I'll move back towards the center of the room, meet up with Yaz, and wait for the others.
And Rob, what did Aaron roll again?
He got a 14.
14. Aaron doesn't notice anything. What did Lucan roll? Because Martivir doesn't notice anything.
Yeah, Lucan rolled a 19.
Lucan also notices some sort of a thrashing noise in the distance, but it's a bit more distant than what Lizzie heard.
Okay.
Alright, so we all
So
to-
this door's
to
farther
reconvene.
away from it, it seems.
Yeah.
So we reconvene at the
Reconvene.
center. and Basically start
So
relaying.
we can gently float back.
Okay. I didn't really hear anything through the door. Maybe it's safe to go through it.
I heard what sounded to be slithering on the other end of mine.
That didn't sound like there was anything immediately on the other side of mine, but there was some banging further off.
Yes, I heard that too, says Lucan.
Yeah.
Martivir is distracted by his angels who are now Ginyu Force posing.
Just gonna make a quick roll.
Also, because I just read Sharp's thing.
So
Ah.
Lizzie and Lucan, you both heard banging. Lucan, you said yours was further away? Or you thought it was further away? Like, very far away?
Yeah, what I heard sounded like it was sort of at the end of a hall in another room, almost.
Part of me suspects that maybe all of these just lead to more monsters. Just whether we can hear what the monsters are or not is the thing here.
Lucan will
Yeah.
just say, yes, we're in the dungeon of the Mad Mage. Of course it all leads to more
I mean,
monsters.
you know the image always uses. Yeah, no, Yaz does that to you.
Martivir just looks around and he's like, well, it's snakes or loud banging.
Lizzie's just once he says that, Lizzie's just gonna kind of give a look of how you survived this long.
How on earth did I ever make it to 80?
No, he was giving that look towards Aaron.
Oh.
She was giving that look towards Aaron when he's like, there's probably more monsters behind all the doors.
Fortune favors the bold, my friend.
I'm sorry, I completely couldn't see what those tokens were. You didn't hear slithering, you heard lots of legs.
Okay, let's.
Oh,
All right,
Rewind.
let's retcon that.
rewind.
So yeah, no, heard a bunch of fucking legs. It sounded like.
Ah, legs. I remember when I could use those.
What you mean, like? What you mean? 10 minutes ago?
It's like as you say that, as you're like, what? 10 minutes ago, the angels go and disappear.
Legs. Do you think maybe spiders? We saw some
with your
dead
nat
spiders
20,
back there.
with your nat 20, you would know that it sounded like some creature or creatures had a lot of legs and more than 8.
More
No.
than 8.
Yeah, I was just be like, no, don't think it was spiders. That's a sound I'm way too used to hearing in the Underdark. It had whatever it is. It has probably more legs than spiders.
Marvia's
Legs,
gonna say,
okay.
well, we have definite creatures, or we have an indiscriminate banging that might not be a monster.
Or we have a door that apparently Aaron just didn't hear anything.
I just didn't hear anything coming from it.
Okay, I don't think that'd be enough for Lizzie to have a guess at what's behind Yaz's door.
Yes,
And
but
what's
this guys have a
behind?
guess.
What's behind what door number 2?
What is? Oh, just general intelligence.
Sure.
Modified 20.
Modified 20. First of all, I have to see, Brandon, do you have a guess?
Actually, I legitimately don't.
Okay.
Cool. With a modified 20, though, you would believe that it's probably nothing too serious, just some giant centipedes.
Yeah, that was gonna be Yaz's guess it, or not yet, that. Lizzie's guess it. I rolled high enough.
Yeah, it's just like.
Giant centipedes
Well-
sound terrifying, but really they're not that bad.
No, they're
Yeah,
not.
I think it was just some giant centipedes. I
Yeah.
think we could just write that room off. Just, it's probably not even worth going into.
Okay. In which case,
They're not smart enough to open doors, and we could just leave them be.
yeah.
Nice.
In which case, we should possibly head through the top door then and see where that leads.
Right.
Well,
Onwards
your
and upwards, friend.
Your door sounds the safest, so I'll back that.
Let's go.
Onwards and upwards.
So I'll take Aaron through that top door.
As a
Yep.
player, I'm like, no, his door does not in fact sound the safest, but
No,
that's
it
what we're
doesn't.
rolling with.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, it sounds just as
It
safe
sounds
as
just the
other-
same as the others because it's the same fucking hallway.
Same corridor.
If not slightly more dangerous, because this may be closer to where the banging's coming from.
Yeah, I know.
If it was further
Didn't
away,
roll as good
For
as
For
the
the
other
record,
two.
the eye is still following us, right?
Yes.
Alistair's eye. I just give the eye look and just like, really?
Okay.
oh, that hallway going further down concerns me slightly.
The eye just sort of hops around happily.
Yeah, it basically just gives him the middle finger, and
You're not sure how an eye can look pleased, but it looks even more pleased.
but it's
than that.
fucking managing it.
Okay.
Lord.
Let's. I guess we'll press on this way anyway, and we'll
Yeah.
see what we can find.
But yeah, no, the fact that the hallway continues further down past the lowest door concerns me.
And right about there, stop moving,
Map stopped.
because right about there, you were heard.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Uh,
There he is.
Oh, that's no. I'm probably right behind him, as we've sort of been doing. So
I'd probably be behind Yaz.
I'm just floating at the back.
Yeah, you
no,
are now,
you
currently,
firmly
yes.
in the back.
Yeah, and Lucan would be right about there, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
No, I tried moving Lucan. Someone moved him back. Stop it.
Alright.
Yeah, he'd be about there. That sounds about right.
Lucan is not ready to die.
So I'm gonna roll real quick to see if Yaz knows what this is, but unfortunately, I'm fairly certain Aaron will automatically know what this is because he's probably seen one of these. I know he's seen one of these before.
Yes. Aaron has
What?
seen one of these before.
Do you mind telling me what
what
it
is
is?
it?
Because Rob doesn't
What
know.
did he roll?
I rolled a 16.
A 16? Yeah, you would know, but let's see if Rob can figure it out real quick.
Like, I don't know. Rob doesn't.
It's a creature
from a
you fought in
picture.
your first session as Aaron.
Oh, it's an ogre. Is it an ogre?
Nope.
Is it a troll?
You're close. It's a troll.
Troll. That's
Troll
Oh.
in the dungeons!
God dang it.
Just thought you should know.
Thought you ought to know.
Okay.
Hey!
I mean, well, we
Good
fought
news.
one of these off with the help of a couple of other people, and now we're all stronger, so we'll be fine.
Yes, with the help of a 17th level fighter.
Shh.
But we do have fire.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we do have fire, so, I'm actually
Yes.
not as scared of this as I probably should
But
be.
here's the thing. Aaron's gonna use it anyway, I'm sure, but can you just roll me a quick intelligence check to see if you remember what you did to that troll?
16.
Okay, yeah, you would remember specifically that Durnan emphasized fire, use fire.
Back in
Those
the,
were his exact words,
those
I
were his
believe.
words back then, yeah. Okay.
Nice. I suppose we should roll initiative.
Yes. Well, the troll's going up there in initiative.
Well, she can't always go high.
Oh my
In
God.
fact, far more often she goes lower than higher.
Okay, yeah, that 20 that I rolled was a mod 20.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
is...
Honestly.
there's no such thing as critting initiative.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
I just thought I'd specify.
Because Rob specified it for Lucan last combat.
I did, because
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking. So that's me, and then Lucan is going to get higher than that. He's going to get...
Aaron has higher dex than...
Yeah, I'd like to think that it doesn't even matter about Dex right now because I'm currently floating bounded.
That is also true.
Yeah, basically this is gonna amount to, let's keep the troll away from our heal battery.
Pretty much.
I'm a floating heal station. I just have
Well-
some self-defense built in.
Can't believe.
Let's see.
I'm still fucking flabbergasted that this has happened to you, Ben.
Uh-huh.
It's most entertaining, honestly.
It is, but I'm still like, oh my god.
Martivir is never going to admit this to the party, but he's enjoying himself.
So this is the Thursday night for you, apparently.
Jeez. He's into some stuff, I tell you.
Right.
Yes, just let me write in my notes real quick. Martivir likes bondage.
No, that's Yaz. Yaz is a drow, so you know she's into it by default.
Yeah.
Anyway, yes. Surprising no one, with Rob actually getting good rolls on initiative for once in his life today.
Hey, I've not been doing bad. I got 18 last time.
I said today. But yeah, Lucan's the second roll?
Yeah, Luke is the second roll.
That's what I
didn't
figured.
specify
Lucan
him.
goes
My bad.
first.
Yeah, I actually rolled the same number on both dice. I rolled a 17 on both dice.
Wow.
And yes, that's Lucan's initiative with a 17.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, Lucan's a fast boy. I can vouch. I've seen his character sheet.
No.
Yeah, Lucan goes first, surprising basically no one.
Yep.
Lucan is ready to fight after being knocked down.
Yep. What can Lucan do? He's not gonna get sneaks.
He could with his
You
Oh,
can.
he can. Yeah, he can do the thing, can't he?
Yeah, you can bonus action to insightful fighting and get
Yeah.
the sneak attack.
Okay.
and
that-
considering it's a troll, you would probably succeed.
Yep.
Because
Yeah.
it's versus deception.
Yeah, we'll
Trolls don't have great charisma scores.
No.
No,
I
they
wouldn't
don't.
imagine so.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll do that. So is it insight check?
Insight versus deception.
Okay.
You're no good troll, just like your father.
Oh, he has plus 9.
Yeah, no, Lucan. Expertise is honestly sometimes kind of fucking bullshit.
Yeah, he gets
Yeah.
16.
What happens when it's a tie?
Whoever has the higher charisma, maybe?
Let's just roll again.
Okay.
That's better.
19.
It went from an 18 on the dice to a 2 on the dice, which for a troll
Is
would
a-
be 0.
Is an unnatural zero, as Lanny calls it on
Yeah.
the TFS game.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, he
I
gets
think
the
you might
sneak
have
attack on it.
succeeded.
I can't believe the troll died.
Let's see
I
if
can't
he-
believe it either.
Let's see if he
How?
hits.
Okay, hold on. That means Rob rolled a 7.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like you say that, I've been rolling some really good die. I've also been rolling some not so good die this time.
Yep. But Lucan succeeded ultimately, so
On the
modifiers-
reroll, I got a
his
10,
modifiers are
which
just so
means he
fucking
got
high, so.
90. Okay, to hit 18.
18, I believe, is probably a hit. I don't remember their AC. That's a hit.
Yep. And then
But you sort of need to move Lucan to somewhere where he can see the thing.
damage. Oh, yeah, I guess I do. Move over a little.
Because right now he would throw a dagger into the wall. There we go.
I mean, it's big enough that I could probably see it, but yeah, it's fine. We'll move him forward one.
It's like wanted. Curve the bullet.
Curve the dagger.
Curve the dagger. It's not that kind of magic dagger. Just +1.
Okay, so he's doing. I'm just gonna add it up. He's doing 18 damage.
18 damage. Okay. And that is 18 damage with no fire done yet. Cool. Now it is Aaron's turn. Rob actually rolled good enough to be the first 2 places in initiative.
Nice.
That's weird.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to engage it.
You
So-
don't say.
It can't get past me. Well, nothing else up above. All right, good to know.
Well,
I mean, you
nothing
don't know
else
if
that
there's
you
gonna-
can see.
You don't know. There's gonna be something in that corner.
Yeah, there's plenty of space to hide.
There is space to hide something. I'm
Let
just...
me see. How many spaces are obscured? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. About 10 spaces are obscured, so there's plenty of space to hide like 10 mind flayers, you know.
Here comes another 4 trolls.
Well, there's definitely space for one more troll.
And,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, bonus action, ignite sword, and we'll go in and see what we can do to it.
Yes.
Oh, actually, my attack was 22.
That's definitely a hit.
gonna do.
That's the important one that needs to hit.
Yes, it is. But he also gets 2 chances at that one.
Yeah,
It's
but
true.
still, it's important.
We're gonna do 7 slashing damage and 7 fire damage.
Nice.
Okay. And I don't believe they take any extra damage. No.
I don't
okay.
think they. No, I don't think they actually have vulnerability to it. It's just that fire
It
just
keeps
turns
them from
off.
regenerating.
Yeah.
Nice.
Second attack.
They can't become Peter Capaldi.
Yeah.
Second attack is a modified 20.
Wait, are you saying that troll's Matt Smith? Wow, that's rude.
Rude.
Well, it's a very charismatic troll, obviously, but tied Lucan's.
And
Like-
doing 8 slashing damage and
Okay.
7 fire damage.
Okay.
He likes to deep fry elf fingers and have them with custard.
Oh my god.
The troll's bloodied.
Oh my god.
The troll's not even gone yet, and it's bloodied.
Nice.
Neat.
Although
That's what we
there's
want to hear.
only one more
Okay.
turn before the troll's turn, and that's Ben.
Well,
So the troll's going to attack.
That's
let's
disappointing.
let's roll that dex check with disadvantage to see if I can free an arm. Oh god damn it! One of those was in that 20. The other one is 17. I am rolling really nicely. So there's an arm free.
Yep.
Now I just decide what I want to do. You know what? Sure, let's cast. Well, yeah, I'm gonna cast spiritual weapon.
Does the troll have no
because
eyebrows?
It makes sense.
Zoom in.
Gonna cast a spiritual weapon. I'm just gonna cast it obviously right next to the troll.
Doesn't look like he
So I
has
need to
eyebrows, but he
roll-
might.
I like how I just look over at my phone and I see Rob zooming in on the troll to see if it has eyebrows.
The viewers wanted to know.
Cast it right there, that little ping, and then it's so I need to roll to hit. So that'll be a d20, which is plus my spell attack, so that is a 24 to hit.
That's a hit.
And then 1d8 plus my spell casting modifier, so that's 1d8 plus 4. There's my d8. And that is 4,
my
so
God.
that's 8 damage. It bashes that thing in the face and does 8 damage.
Good one,
Cool.
shut up.
As I said, it's still going to make 1 attack at least.
So it comes up to screaming hashtag National Dex. Sorry, Sharp made the comment. I'm not sorry.
Oh dear. Okay.
I mean, that was
Yes,
you know what,
and somehow the troll teleports right behind Lizzie. Not Lizzie. Yes. Okay, anyway, the troll gets 3 attacks. The troll gets 3 attacks.
Yeah, trolls get a lot of attack.
Yep. Okay, so that first attack, what is your AC, Aaron?
My sheet, 16.
16! So it hits with its bite,
Okay. It's me.
Cool.
which
Now
means
you're
the other
crazy.
attacks will be
Not at
without
disadvantage.
I need to get these 6s out. There we go.
Is it when I hang on?
So this first attack... its bite only deals 8 damage.
Okay. Hang on. If I've been
Yes.
hit by it, I can react and cast shield.
You can react with shield,
Yeah.
yes.
So
So then your AC will be 18.
shield. Shield is
21. It's a plus 5 AC.
Plus 5. Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, shield's busted.
Shield's plus 5 to my AC. It puts puts it very high.
Yeah, and that's also until his next turn. So
Yeah.
Yep. So you still take 8 damage.
I still take that, so it still hit me.
Yeah.
you still take it despite, but now it's applied to the other attacks.
Have I mentioned trolls get plus 7 to their attack?
Holy shit. And
No.
that's how I managed.
You have plus 5 bonus AC, including against the triggering attack.
Yeah,
Yes, it still
That's-
hits you.
That's how much. Oh my god.
yeah. Now you
Trolls
have it
are.
against the other attacks. is
Got
the important
over
thing.
21. Okay, yeah, at least I've got a better AC for the others. So how much damage am I taking?
8 from that first attack, 8 piercing specifically, but it doesn't matter.
Okay, yeah.
And then it swipes at you with its claws.
Bite, claw.
And both of them got exactly 17, so it would have hit you if you didn't cast
If I hadn't
shield.
have cast shield.
Nice.
So worthwhile. Worthwhile.
And it's a good thing you cast shield because each claw attack is 2d6 plus 4.
Yikes.
A lot of trolls are scary ass things. For a
This
reason.
is kind of like my strat, is that they have disadvantage on hitting me until they hit me, but then I can cast shield if they do actually hit me to make it so they don't actually hit me.
I would like to point out you signed off on the displacement cloak.
I did. That's because I had to give him something special for having,
For having so
been
much
the
money.
only person to actually bring his old character in.
Okay.
Plus the fact it's more thematic if Aaron makes it to the end.
Also, not to mention, displacement cloak only works on attack rolls.
I
True.
suppose.
Anyway, that's the end of the troll's attack. So now it's down to Brandon's turn.
All right. I'm gonna get here and start cutting.
Yep.
Basically, his spiritual weapon is basically occupying the same space. I'm basically how I'm slashing at it. It looks like I'm basically dancing with the spiritual weapon.
I'd like to add that Martivir's spiritual weapon, because he follows a draconic god, is just a little Bahamut head. It's a little head of Bahamut that moves and bites things.
Ha!
Ow.
Ha!
So you have a little Bahamut's head is like floating around you.
And I'm gonna go
And
with this.
At this
two-handed-
point, Hallister's eye joins in and starts floating in that area.
Just cause.
God damn it.
That's high. That's a 19 on the die, so I don't even need to ask if that's a hit.
Yeah. Trolls have good AC for not having any armor, but it's not that good.
Okay, so that's a D10 plus 5. That's another 12 slashing damage.
Another 12 slashing damage. Oh. Okay.
I was gonna say, I would, if the eye was doing it too, I was gonna try and time my cut to try and get the eye as well.
Well, you do manage to get the eye, but your sword goes straight through it.
I know, I figured, but I'm doing this basically out of,
Spite.
yeah, spite's the right word.
Divine spite.
And there's one turn left. And after Chris went first last combat, it's only natural his rolls go back to normal and he goes last.
Yep. So Lizzie will move right there. Let's see. And we're gonna do Moonbeam centered on the troll because that's the only thing that I have that's not going to hit everybody else in front of me.
Oh my god, really?
God damn it.
Yes.
Yeah, remember, you're a druid. You can prepare your spells. You may want to consider changing that.
Yeah.
All of the things are area of effect. Oh
Okay,
no.
and that's only going to be 2d10 this time because
Yeah, let's see if the
Level
troll
2 spell.
makes that. And the troll's pretty likely to make that, because it's a con save, right?
Yep.
Yeah, trolls have.
What's your spell save DC?
15.
Yep, it makes it. Barely, but it makes it.
Second half.
Okay, so that's 11 on the die, so it'll take 6.
Okay. Now it's Lucan's turn.
Oh boy.
And
this is like-
this troll looks like it's close to being dead.
Yeah.
Well,
We'll try and see if we can finish.
goodbye.
the blow.
Goodbye, troll.
All right. Go in for the attack with a digger.
A digger.
A digger.
With a deer.
It's just like, I have things that aren't area of effect. It's just that Aaron and Yaz are both in the way.
Yes, I think Rob's realizing that now that he's throwing a dagger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's fine. We're good. He rolled an 18. No, a 19 even,
Okay.
because it's a +1 dagger.
So that does hit, but that was a low roll.
Yeah, it was only a 10 on the die.
Nice.
This is how I play dice games. I make sure the characters have crazy high modifiers for my low rolls.
Yeah, but you didn't make this character.
I know! That's why it's perfect for me to play.
If Rob would have made the character, he wouldn't have anywhere near as high of stats.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
So we're doing +6, so 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
Troll's dead.
16, 17, 18
Nice.
damage. How do I play Mario Party? Badly.
That's
I
hard
don't
to
think I've
answer.
ever won a game of
Yeah.
Mario Party.
Now then, I had a coin up here. Because this troll has basically one of two directions it could fall.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Oh no! Oh no! It's the half over all over again.
Oh, there's the coin with the stupid name. It's a loony.
And I don't think
Yay.
any of us have a high enough strength mod that are going to be able to move the troll off you. Get it off
Okay,
Well, I might have been
So,
able to had I not
who
been
all
there.
is there? Aaron and Yaz.
Yep.
Brandon and Rob, do you want to discuss heads or tails?
I feel like it's appropriate that if it's heads, it lands on us because it like falls face first, and if it's tails, then it doesn't because it falls backwards.
I agree with you.
Okay. Heads, it lands on you. Tails, it falls
Yeah.
backwards. Have I mentioned I'm terrible at flipping
I
coins?
noticed
So
that.
now.
No, but it's pretty fucking evident, though.
I need my phone for the flashlight.
Oh my
Wow, you're really bad at flipping coins.
Yeah.
Yes, I am. Do you want me to do that again, or do you want to go with what it
god.
landed
Just
on?
whatever
Okay,
it was.
now, yeah, since you're, but I don't know, since you're asking, it concerns me.
Nah, mind games.
I'm staring straight into Brandon's soul as he contemplates.
Yep.
I just go with what it was. I don't
Yeah,
wanna mess
I
around
go with
with
what
it.
it was.
Bad call.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh no.
All right.
So this troll lumps over, it falls onto you all.
Make a deck save
And
to dodge out the
Ooh, that's
way.
gonna be-
Uncanny dodge.
Yeah, that's a question. Do we get a?
Deck save
you
to
do
dodge
get
out
a
the way.
dex save, but considering Yes, you really don't have much space. Your deck save is with disadvantage.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, so one was a nat 20, so I know that's not it. And the other 19.
Yeah, I got a 17
Rob?
on mine.
Cool, I rolled a 17 on the die.
Okay, so you all do just manage to get out of the way as this thing falls forward. And it's a good thing too, because from the looks of it, it looks like that the hilt of that dagger would have basically gone straight, pushed straight into Aaron's throat if he didn't move.
God dang it.
Oh, that would have been painful.
Yeah.
I rolled for that.
Yeah,
Damn.
that's a having your fucking windpipe crush like that would suck.
Well, yeah, it would.
Yeah.
Cool. Now that it's dead, start burning it.
Yep.
Yep. I just go to town with my flaming sword.
And as I see you chopping it into pieces at that point, Moonbeam will be dispelled.
Yep.
Cool. If
Nice.
this technically counts, I'm just gonna prestidigitate a flame. Just like
I mean, you can prestidigitate a flame, and then I can use thaumaturgy to make it slightly bigger.
But it's thaumaturgy thematic.
Also, I'm just saying. So I don't think we're getting into that room.
I don't know.
got a
I'm
burning
chopping
corpse
this
just
thing
sitting in
up,
front of us.
but like,
Chop it into nice, neat pieces, and now we're gonna.
it's like, you know, chop it up, throw it to the side.
I mean, if you wanna roll over it, that's fine.
Yeah.
I ain't scared.
You do you, man.
I
I'll be
ain't
waiting
scared.
here when you inevitably find nothing.
I'm probably gonna find
Four
nothing.
more enemies.
By the way, real quick, because I'm an amiibo collector, I'm just gonna point out the rare Ocarina of Time Link amiibo is up for pre-order at GameStop before it's re-released.
Cool,
Oh, shit.
Nice.
So we know what you're doing after the stream.
I already own it.
Cool. Want another one.
All right.
No, actually, I was pointing that out just in case anyone in chat wants one, because it's not going to be easy to find. It hasn't been already.
Yeah.
True.
Investigation on the room then. See what I can find. If I can find anything. 18.
Okay, and that... Which is conveniently the same number as the room.
Neat.
Nice.
So, what you find in this room would be... Basically, you find some crates in the room that it looks like it used to attack when it was bored.
Okay.
And that's about it.
Nice. Onwards and upwards, I suppose.
Okay, so there's a bunch of smashed up crates, basically.
Cool. So we have this southbound hallway that we haven't touched yet.
Yep. Sounds good to me.
Let's go.
Like I say, assuming there's like nothing in those crates, then yeah, more.
There's nothing in the crates.
Alrighty.
Off to the southbound corridor.
Why do I have a feeling this leads to the centipede room?
I have a feeling it does too.
I mean, it leads by the centipede room at the very least.
Yeah. Let's,
Also, we just took out a troll. Centipedes
Yes.
don't scare me.
Yeah. Ooh,
Oh, it goes around this way. Okay. Neat.
that's a long corridor.
Oh
Again.
god.
Again, for position's sake, I will be right behind Aaron.
Yep.
I'll
Here's just
follow
floating at
behind.
the
Yes.
Oh, well, we got to split.
Oh,
Where are we going, guys? Right or down?
Well, let me see what you would see in that right room from what you see.
Yeah, from where I'm standing.
Even from where you are, you would tell that that room smells awful.
Going down.
I agree, going down.
yep.
Down it is.
we all just that smell just all hits our noses once, going down.
Oh, we go this way.
Martvir's at the back, so he's just like, who was it?
Oh, looks like we've got a door.
Looks like we got a door
Yeah.
Another
and
corridor.
another split.
That might lead back towards the same room we just saw. Oh, maybe not.
Maybe not.
It goes up round that way. Alright, what do I want to do? Do I want to try and go through this door or just keep walking through the corridor?
Lately, we've been having bad luck with doors. Can we just?
We just keep going.
Let's
Alright.
just keep going through the room.
Yeah.
You don't know how tempted I was to put one of these in this dungeon.
Well, that's a seemingly empty room.
This is
Well,
a seemingly
so-
empty room.
This room looks like it's a feast hall of some sort. The tables are... They've got dishes on them, but no food. And any food that was on there you think would have rotted away by now based on the cobwebs.
Got you.
Damn it.
So door then.
Oh,
Yeah.
guess it's either door or smell room, and I don't particularly feel like going to the smell room.
Neither
No.
do I.
Alright.
Alright.
Make sure the door's not
Best-
trapped. I'll get
Yep.
Lucan to do it.
I'll assist.
Lucan, I'm not good at this. Will you check the door for me?
I'm not assisting very much. I rolled a 5.
That's a 9 on the die, so I'm not assisting much either.
Lucan. At least
Yeah, I should
is-
point. That's a 9 total for me. I rolled
Lucan
a 5
got a
on the
16.
die.
Yep. That's a
That'd be an
9.
11 for me.
Well, none of you noticed any traps.
Okay. If Lucan
After
didn't
you
notice
were-
a trap, Aaron's
It's
not
gonna be
even
one
gonna
fuck-
check. He's just gonna roll with it because he's not been having a good lot recently with it.
And watch
so-
this be the first door that's actually trapped.
Oh yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Wouldn't
I
be
would
the
say that
first
double
door.
door.
Well,
Yeah.
No, technically we
I
went
mean-
through one.
Yeah, Martvir would very much disagree with that statement.
All right, I'm here.
I'm sorry,
Oh,
a
what
trap
is
that
this?
wasn't blindingly fucking obvious.
Yeah,
But hey, I'm now a fucking sweet dragon turret.
you
Yeah,
had some
so-
trouble getting the door open, and when you open the door, you find out why. Propped against the door is the maggot-eaten corpse of a female dwarf, wearing tattered leather armor and a matching leather skull cap. In one hand is a dagger, in the other an empty tin flagon.
I see.
A drinking dwarf. What a surprise.
Yeah, it's kind of. That's a little bit speciesist, don't you think?
Aaron don't care much for dwarves, so just gonna let that one pass by.
All right, let's have a little bit of a look-see in then.
Well, time to roll an investigation.
Yeah, I'm definitely rolling investigation because it's like the fact that there's just a dead dwarf just propped against the door.
In an empty room.
That's a nut. That's a nut 20 for investigation.
That's a 10.
Okay, that's a 19.
Okay,
17.
Ben, even with that nat 20, all you really find is on one of the benches in the room, because it's another feast hall. But this one's a little fancier.
Ooh.
On one of the benches in this room is a burglar's pack that is complete aside from the lantern and the flasks of oil. Those aren't there, but the rest of the burglar's pack is.
What else is in a burglar's pack?
Burglar's
fine.
tools.
Oh.
It's basically one of the things you could start with if you're a rogue or whatnot.
Yeah.
I have a lot of strength, so I can afford to carry it.
Yeah, I'll just be like, hey, there's burglar's tools here. Not much use for me right now.
Lucan would just say, I already have plenty of those.
and Yaz is just like, Yaz is just like, I'll add them to my pack just in case.
Yeah. So it's a complete burglar's pack, except there's no lantern and no oil.
Neat. Well, I suppose we're heading back to the smelly room.
Unfortunately.
The illusion of choice.
I mean, we
I
could always
love
go
it.
back and deal with the centipedes instead.
I'll take my chances with this smelly room.
Okay, so in the burgers pack, there will be a bag of 1,000 ball bearings,
Nice. Nothing
a
like I
10
could have
foot,
said.
10 feet of string, a bell, 5 candles, a crowbar, a hammer, 10 kittens, no lantern, no oil, 5 days of rations, a tinderbox, and a water skin. Also, it's 50 feet of hempen rope.
That's not bad. Rope's always helpful.
Hang.
Yeah.
Shame you're missing the lantern oil though. And also we've got no
Again.
bombs.
Martvir says, rope's always helpful, and then looks at himself and goes,
Off to the
Could
smoke
always
room,
use
man.
more rope.
Right, so I'm gonna go real quick. Add burglars pack.
Also, Ben, you realize that this will likely affect you next session as well.
How long have we been exploring?
Less than 24 hours.
Yeah, quite a bit less than 24 hours.
Not too long.
You're gonna have to deal with this for a while.
Yeah.
Well, Martvir Onari, Dragonborn Turek.
Alright. What awaits us in the smell room?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just moving people down.
Yeah.
So, the smelly room looks like yet another feast hall. Except, the tables aren't clear of... Well, you wouldn't really call it food.
Not at this point.
It's very rotten meat that you think may have been what that troll snack done.
Oh boy.
God, he was probably really excited at the prospect of us.
Yeah.
Probably. On the other hand, fuck him.
Okay.
Yeah.
I ain't no one's meal.
Right?
Okay, so nothing in
Also, looks like we
particular
have
in
another
here,
choice.
but we can also go up or right. Alright, I'm just gonna go up.
Up works for me.
Yep. Onwards and upwards.
Well,
Dead end. Onwards and downwards then.
yeah.
Yep.
Oh wow, it's a proper
It's like I...
dead end. Can I go and
It's-
like check it and make sure there's nothing there in particular? Because that's
Yeah,
like,
is this like an
different
actual
from a
like,
normal.
collapsed tower?
Yeah.
Collapsed
Yeah, the
tunnel?
hallways collapsed in.
Okay,
Nice.
it's just collapsed in. Neat.
Wow,
Cool.
get a better contractor, Hallister.
All right, down to this hallway. Oh boy, another door.
Oh, we've had
Yay.
such great luck with those.
Yeah.
Another collapse in thing. Okay.
Huh. So something
through the door,
collapsed
then.
that corner. Yep.
Well,
Let's-
first things first.
Yep. Well, I'm not helping on this investigation check. That's
That'd
That'd
that one.
be. That's
Hey,
a 16.
Chris.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris. Also that one.
Well,
We don't know this shit.
No,
well, that's a 16 on. With the
we're just like
modifier.
off in the corner talking about magic while everyone else is looking.
Even without an investigation check, this door would look weird to you because this door is made of green wood, and mounted on the front of the door is a cast iron carving of a smiling, bearded face that would look familiar to you all.
Oh, God damn
Oh,
it.
God.
Okay, well, Lucan got a 19, so is there anything in
Yeah.
particular that he notices beyond that?
Yeah,
well-
answer that first, because otherwise I'm about to pop the 10 magic, because...
Lucan doesn't notice anything suspicious about the door other than just its
Other than
general
its
appearance.
appearance,
Doesn't
okay.
believe it's actually harmful in any way.
Okay.
Well, I don't trust the fact that there's a fucking effigy of Hallister on this fucking door, so, detect magic.
Detect shenaniganry.
Cool. With your detect magic spell, you notice nothing.
Cool.
Nice. Well, time to open the door and inevitably die.
Yep.
Yep.
Here goes nothing. Push open.
And this is where the
Weren't
green dragon
kidding, it's
that
nothing.
rolling about
It's
it.
literally
Oh.
nothing.
Alistair!
Okay. Investigate the room just to make sure there's literally nothing in here.
Again, not helpful.
14.
Okay, so at this point, we either go through the centipede room or we backtrack all the way to the spider hallway and start heading the other way.
I think we go the other way in the spider hallway.
I say, while we're this far in, we might as well check the centipede room too.
We have
Once,
looking at
once
her.
you get to this room, first of all, your investigation roll of, what, 14 was it?
Yeah.
You don't notice anything. It's literally just an empty
it's
room.
literally just an empty room.
Nice.
Except it looked... The one thing you would notice that's odd about it is it looks a lot newer than the other rooms. Like, more freshly carved. There's no dust anywhere.
Can I like
Hmm.
press on the walls? Just see if it does
Yes, you
anything?
can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
It
I'm
doesn't
gonna
do
roll.
anything, but you can press on the walls and look like an idiot.
All right.
Yeah.
No, listen. We've already found like secret things before. Like I'm just being thorough. It's a very small empty room.
I mean, sure, I'll do an investigation, and that's 16 to die, 18.
I'm not doing an investigation because I literally think this is just Alistair trolling us.
I mean, just in case. 18.
It's just an
getting
empty room.
Okay, back to. So,
And
are we gonna.
Alistair just appears at this point. Yeah, I was planning on expanding the dungeon a little bit past this way, but I haven't really gotten around to it yet.
God.
You,
Well.
Can you not make it clearer next time?
Didn't you see the door with my face on it?
yeah, actually, if he's here, it's just like, Alistair. I'm pointing to like the collapsed hallway that's just that way, just like,
What's
you
the
need
deal,
a better
bro?
contractor.
What are you talking about? That hallway's always been collapsed. I designed it that way.
Why?
Guys, I hate to, but I have to cut it short. We have to take one of our dogs to the vet.
Hmm.
Oh no.
Like, I have to go now.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, Rob, just change it to a layout where we can just stay in the call for a little bit to discuss things. Bye, Chris.
Okay.
You know,
Bye,
get a
Chris.
proper ending.
I don't have a layout to do that with. I don't have this prepared. Hang on.
Goddamn.
Da, da, da.
We were getting close to about time where we were gonna call it anyway, so
That's
Yeah.
we've been going for about 3 hours.
There we go. I forgot I had this still.
Rob.
God damn it.
So
Oh, dear.
I guess we'll just take a bit of a short rest just here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I guess if we head into like the actual room, I guess.
Well, you can't all fit in the room, but one of you could stand guard while the rest of you fit in there.
No, I'm not the lil room. I mean the actual like.
Oh, the smelly room?
Oh yeah.
Or
that's
we
the
could,
smelly-
or we could always. I mean, our intention
We could
was
go
to
back to
either
where
go back.
the other
Manticore
room
room.
was down at the bottom.
Yeah, let's go to the Manicore then.
Yeah, let's go to the Manticore then because we were deciding whether to go to the centipedes or down the spider hallway. So we might as well take up the Manticore room.
And we got plenty
Yes.
of room to see if anyone does come through any of the doors in
Oh,
there as
I
well.
accidentally put two of you in the wall. Look at that lovely view of nothing.
Wonderful.
So lovely. Thank you for showing us, Zach.
There we go. I
There
can.
we go.
I'll tell you what. Actually, I can. Oh no, I can't. I can just do that. At least you can.
You
see
can
the
move
map
yourself closer, really. And no, you can't. You're in
still.
the
I'm
room.
in the room. I can't do that.
You can't do anything. Hold on. Luckily, next session, I will have my proper computer up and running again.
Okay.
Nice.
Cool.
Because, well, assuming shipping all goes according to plan.
Yeah.
Cool. Since we're taking a short rest, this means I'll get all my bardic inspiration die back.
Yep.
Nice.
Okay.
Where is?
Why is Yaz in the wall again?
Yaz is here?
Telefragged.
This beat. There I am. Okay, cool.
Yes.
All right.
So, I guess that's the end of the session for now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have
I
to
suppose.
to cut it.
Fair enough reason from Chris.
Yeah, no. But we
Yeah, it
had,
is.
honestly, a really good combat that I did not
Yep.
see going the way it did.
Yeah. I
Honestly-
knew you would be terrified as soon as I said, "Welcome to the Manticore Den."
Well, I'm attributing that as basically we used the terrain and some good spell synergy to our advantage.
I mean, that's basically
Basically,
it. Yeah. But we covered a
Teamwork.
lot of ground today. We started
Yeah.
here, in this room over here, and we've gone all the way through like all of this basically. So like,
Yeah.
I feel like we've covered a lot of ground. We've taken out like a number of monsters this time too, which is pretty crazy.
4. You've
Yeah, but
taken
they're
out
like-
4 monsters.
They're like larger beasts. Like,
Yeah.
they're not necessarily
And-
easy fights compared to taking out
Yeah,
like
no.
a group of like, grunts that we have done in the past.
It is
Yeah, no,
going to be a short rest between sessions, which means, Ben, you might be stuck like that for more than just 2 sessions.
Oh, god damn it.
The thing is, it's forcing him to really think about what he can do, and that's
Yeah.
great.
I have to like scour my character sheet, making sure I know exactly what I can do. I'm gonna be very, very familiar with the spells at this point.
Yep.
Oh.
Also, you don't exactly have a chance to prepare new spells.
It's true.
Because, you
Yeah,
kind of
even
need your
like-
hands to do that.
Oh god damn it.
It also has to be at the end of a long rest, I believe.
Yep.
Do you
so-
get?
Hopefully, by the time we're actually gonna take another long rest, hopefully 24 hours would be up by then.
Yeah.
Probably not quite.
I said hopefully.
Probably it'll be closer to the next, like, the rest after the long rest you take.
Do you
So in
guys
other
get
words,
any-
he's probably got about 2 more full sessions of being like this.
You guys don't get any spell slots back
Yay.
after a short rest, do you? Actually,
No,
I don't
you
think you
possibly
do.
do.
I don't.
No,
No.
he doesn't.
Warlocks are only the ones that.
Warlocks are the only ones who do that because they
have
only
so
get
few.
like 4 spell slots.
Oh, got you. How long a rest are we having? If it's just a short
Short
rest.
rest is
About,
what?
about an hour or two.
Okay, yeah. Fair enough.
I mean, I'll at least get. Will I get that back actually? I think I'll get my Channel Divinity back. Yeah,
the
I get my
only
Channel
thing
Divinity back.
Yeah.
The only thing I know that I get back at a short rest is my Bardic Inspiration.
Yep.
Which is the big thing that I want, because that's where my second blades are. So I can do more damage next time, hopefully.
Got you.
Nice.
Yeah, and obviously we can recover health using a hit die, so.
Yeah, but I'm up full health anyway.
Same.
Yeah, most of you are at or near full
Yeah,
health.
it's just me
Honestly,
and Lucan
the
that are slightly low, so like.
Yep.
And honestly, you should be taking the damage. Lucan, not so much, but otherwise, the damage is falling where it realistically should fall.
Oh yeah. I'm doing a decent job of putting myself in the way of everything. Including Lucan's
Yep.
daggers.
And the thing with Lucan is, despite the fact that he's weak and frail, he will also do his best to put himself in front of party members if he thinks it could save their life, if with
Yeah.
any chance. So,
Alright, I'm gonna end the stream here then. So if you've enjoyed watching
Yeah.
the stream, give us a follow, join the Discord. D&D will continue on Sunday next week.
that's currently the plan.
Between now and then, I'll be doing probably like 2 more streams of Shantae on Wednesday and Friday.
And hopefully we should finish it Friday. If we're,
Yep.
if all goes according to plan, we might finish it Friday.
Yeah.
And then
Rob's just got to get good. And hopefully we
probably,
don't- and
probably,
honestly,
starting next week is when Rob and I might be able to start a stream series we've been wanting to do for a long time.
Oh yeah, look forward to that. It's going to be fun. But yeah, more details come on that once we thrash out the details ourselves.
Yeah.
Part of it requires my computer being in full force again.
Yeah, actually working for a change. Yeah, with that all said, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next stream. See you later.
Wait, I didn't